when it comes to Ralph, you know, everyone knows Ralph. I never have a clear vision of him. I always, you know, people always say to me, Ralph's a pain in the ass. You know, how do you work with Ralph? I go, I think Ralph's great. I think he's fine. Well, I finally encountered how annoying Ralph is. You know, Ralph came to me, so would you take the pictures for my app? He has an app.
Suddenly you had to work for Ralph.
Yeah, no, and I'm happy to do it. I like Ralph, and he asked me to do this, and Ralph's always been there for me. So, okay, and now I'm into photography. Obviously, it would help him if I did the app for him because I'm Howard Stern, not because I'm a great photographer. But, you know, it brings some attention to this app he has, Champion app. So, and I even said to Beth, I don't want to give up a Sunday and, you know, shoot Ralph's pictures, but I'm going to do it because I like Ralph. And Ralph's a good guy. Well, oh my God, he is so fucking annoying. Like, I get it now. I see him clearly. My eyes are open.
I don't know how you missed it.
I missed it because, you know, sometimes I'm blind to these things. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who thinks Artie's never did drugs. I mean, I was like...
That's incredible.
Artie tells me he's clean. I believe him. I'm the sucker who believes.
That was incredible.
So I'll give you an example. So once you take the pictures, I'm going to go home. I'm going to edit them. I Photoshop. I do the whole thing.
You have a lot of work to do.
I have a lot of work to do. So before I get started, I write to Ralph. And I've done this. I did Hamptons Magazine. I've done.
You've worked with some big organizations, professionals. I
did some jewelry ads. Believe it or not, I don't talk about it on the air. I did a couple of. I did a maternity shoot for a model that now uses these modeling pictures. So I've done a couple of professional things. I did the cover for World Magazine in Pittsburgh, and I've dealt with their art department and everything else. So I'm about to sit down and edit these pictures. And so I said to Ralph, I wrote him a note. I said, Ralph, what are your editing specs? What's your crop specs? I don't know. I've never done it for the iPad app. What's your cropping specs? Which means, in other words, you want me to crop it 8x11. You want me to crop it small for the iPhone. What
size should it be?
What should it be? So he writes me back. That's not necessary. Now he's in charge of his dumb app. He goes, that's not necessary. What you should do is edit the pictures, and then I'll come in and look at them and decide which ones you should work on. Now, most people who do photography, what you do is I'll sit there, I'll crop them, and I'll get them ready. I don't sit here and show him all my pictures.
Right, you want to present them the way you want to present them.
Right. I don't say to people, use your imagination. And I'm going to take these pictures and create something with them. So I got so annoyed when I got this back because this guy now, he's in charge of something. The first time ever he's in charge of something, and already he's like he don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Well, he's not an art director.
No.
He doesn't know this stuff.
Asshole. So I went to write him back. I'm going to go, asshole.
Answer my question.
Just send me the cropping specs. You'll get your pictures. Oh my God, I'm so fucking annoyed with this guy. Because he really doesn't know what he's talking about, you know. Quite frankly, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I know more than him.
Yeah, you know what you needed to do what you need to do next in your process.
Photographers don't send over half a job and go, why don't you guys select which ones you want?
Right.
No, I don't work that way. I'm going to give you the picture. This is my work. He wants it to be collaborative. He's going to go through them and tell you which ones he likes.
Yeah, you're going to edit together.
I'm not collaborating. That's it. I took the pictures. Now I'm going to send it. And be happy about it. I'm going to give you a ton of pictures, and you'll go do whatever you want. You can throw them in the garbage. I don't care. Do whatever you want. What is with this guy? Why is he argumentative? Why? Just send me I'm going to give you for free. I'm not charging you. I'm not asking for anything. I'm going to give you your pictures the way it's always done.
And you'd still have to find out these specs.
Right. Of course.
Anyway.
Don't worry. Just edit the ones you want to show me, and then I'll select one. No, I'm not interested in that. That's not what I'm doing. So I'm out of the project. He can, I'm done.
Really? it.
Yeah, well, just send me. If he doesn't send me the specs, I'm never doing it. So that's it. Fuck off. Where are the specs? Just tell me what crop you want.
After 6 hours of work?
I don't know. I don't know what he wants. I can't tell you what he wants. I'm not going to sit there and get his, show him the raw pictures. You don't do that. Photographers don't do that.
Right.
I don't do that. I don't do that on radio. I don't sit and do a practice show and ask my boss which bits he likes. You know what I mean? Hey, what is that? I could see why photographers get really annoyed. You get these bizarre requests. But I tell you, every time I've done one of these things, whether I did it for World Magazine or I did for Hamptons, I went home, I got all the pictures together, I sent them a bundle of pictures I did, and they call back and go, wow, these are spectacular. We don't know which one to use for the cover. We got to think about it. He can pick which one he wants for the cover.
After you get your specs.
After I get my specs, I'll put it together, and then you'll see the pictures, and you guys can pick which ones you want. And that's how it works. I don't have to sit there and show him my unfinished work. He's nuts. Right?
Look,
I mean, what is that? I've never encountered this before.
Everyone's told you.
And he's not even a professional, art director or anything. And all of a sudden, he's got a protocol.
I don't know how he's... what has been on the cover of this thing before?
I don't know. I wouldn't even know, Robin. He's shown me, it looks like some artwork from Fringe. He didn't take the pictures. He didn't have they call up Fringe and say, do you have any publicity photos? I think this might be Ralph's first time actually putting a cover
That's
together.
what I'm thinking, that he doesn't even know what this is. And instead of looking it up,
right,
he decided to say, oh, no, we'll do it together.
We'll do it together. It's a joint project. I'm not interested. See, it's already going awry. I was about to sit down and get started. I just said,
It stopped you in your process.
Yeah, well, I was thinking it through, and I went, oh, well, you know what? Why should I crop these until I know what the hell they want? So let me go find out. And I figured I'd get a simple answer back. But no, I get this letter about how he's telling me not to worry about the cropping, that he'll look through everything and decide what should be cropped. On what planet does anybody work that way?
And then when you finally want to put it on the app, somebody will tell him, well, this is too big, this is not the right size.
Right.
And he'll have to come back and say, oh, we need it this way.
So I'm just not doing anything until I get to cropping. It might be a year from now when I get it. Because believe me, I've never heard of this before. I've never operated this way. I've been in this a short time, but I've done some work. No magazine ever said, show us everything and then we'll decide.
But even still, you have your way of working.
That's it.
He asked you to be the photographer.
Right. Now he's telling me what. Just send me the fucking cropping things. You want it 8.5 by 11. You want it 8 by 11. You want it 3.5 by 2. I don't care what it is. Just tell me and I'll do it. He is so annoying. He's annoying.
Well, everyone has told you this.
I know.
Whenever you go to E and you say, look, we want to do some things, talk to Ralph, what do they say?
Yeah, he was a big help at the shoot, but at times I had to rein him in. He starts taking pictures with his iPhone while he's supposed to be helping me.
Right,
I go,
but everybody
put away
has
the
always
iPhone.
told you, please don't make us work with Ralph.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to work with Ralph. This is it. I'm done with his app. Oh, my God. When I got that email back, I went, what is with this fucking guy? What is he doing? Just send me, just be so happy I'm doing this. And if you hate the pictures, don't use them.
Come down here. You should shoot from here.
Yeah. He goes, oh, you got to see what's going on down here. I go, yeah, well, I just lit for up here. Maniac. Holy cow. So, I mean, just send me the cropping spec. It could be so easy.
Yeah.
So I wrote, well, listen, I want the cropping specs. I wrote them. I forget what I wrote. I tried to be, at first I wasn't going to write them back at all. I was just going to never just do the job.
Just ignore him.
Just ignore him and just not do. But I thought, well, he's a friend and I'll try to muddle my way through this. The landmine that is Ralph. And I'm sure he'll have some reasonable explanation, But I don't know what it is.
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I don't know what he knows. But this is the way it's always done. I took pictures of Beth for Hamptons. I took pictures of Beth for World. I've done a calendar for North Shore Animal League. I didn't go through all my pictures with North Shore Animal League.
Right.
I did it, and I sent them over the ones I liked, and they picked through those. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Annie Leibovitz doesn't take pictures and then ask she sends over the done cover, or maybe 50 different options or something. It's crazy. He's annoying. People have been telling me for years he's annoying.
Everyone. It hasn't ever happened that somebody said Ralph was a dream to work with.
Yeah. And now this is the first time I'm involved with something other than him, doing my clothes or something. And it's like, whoa, annoying. And I don't think he means any harm by it. He just is.
That's Ralph.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How am I going to finish these pictures if you don't tell me the cropping? Oh, you're going to come over and tell me which ones I should work on. Okay. Don't worry about it. He goes, just do an edit, and then I'll look through them. And oh, really?
Well, you still don't know how to do that without those.
He wants me to just select which images. Well, I don't like them until I work on them.
Right.
They're not finished. It's like saying, here's half a pie. Tell me how it tastes. You don't do that. No photographer does that. The guy who teaches me has a major business, Doug Gordon. He's got a major. He doesn't sit and fucking ask his clients. Here, I took a bunch of pictures. Tell me what you like, and don't. He finishes it, shows it to them, and they go, "Wow." That's how it's done.
It's much like what you said to Sal and Richard last week. If the photographer showed you everything he shot, you wouldn't think he was great.
Right. I don't show people the ones where they're too dark or too, I send you the ones I like, and they're cropped and they're properly presented. It's like years ago I did a TV show pilot for Fox. Robin remembers. And this is where I learned this. The executive said to me, "We don't have any money for your pilot, but we have a good imagination." I learned that day that no one has a good imagination. You have to present a finished, polished product. That's it. Hey, by the way, I'll get off this. What's with...
Gary, you know when you used to tell me Ralph's annoying, I didn't know? Now I know.
In all fairness, I was not alone.
Yeah, I know. So no one's surprised by me being annoyed?
Oh, everyone's surprised.
That I'm annoyed?
Yeah, everyone's surprised it took you this long. Like, Richard walked in and go, how could Howard be surprised Ralph's a pain in the ass? Didn't he ban him from his house?
Well, yeah, that I did do. Ralph hasn't been to my home in 3 years. It's sad, too, because he loves hanging out with me, and I love hanging out with him, but I won't have him over.
The guys on TV are really have the stories. Like DePace is just telling me that Ralph sends him emails, but he capitalizes everything to yell at him in the email.
Right. He even capitalized. That's the other annoying thing. His address is capitalized. His email address.
Hey now.
Hey now. Well, that's not his email address, but when he writes hey now, he goes, hey now.
I know. I always see hey now in big
Hey
caps.
now. Yeah.
Like he's screaming.
That's his
at
subject.
You. Yeah.
Yeah. But, wow. I was like, wow. I asked for something. I can't get it. I never heard of this. I can't find out.
Guy gets you to do all this work. You're trying to finish it for him.
Yeah, I wanted to get it done.
You.
Yeah. Well, I'll just take my time then. I was so annoyed this morning when I opened my email, and I'm like, I can't get the specs from this guy. Well, okay. I'll just move on to something else until I get them. What's with him? And he doesn't know what he's doing. He decided this is what he's gonna do. Crazy.
Well, things for him, his projects take forever.
Now I know why. He won't do what you're supposed to do. I get right on something. And I'm sure Sam Simon will be thrilled because I get the impression he's putting up all the money for this.
Well, remember Sam had to wait over a year for this robe for a boxer?
Ralph is making. Well, I'm sure once Sam hears this, he'll straighten it out.
Yeah, he'll get the specs.
I think someone will send them to me. If there's anybody who works on Ralph's app and knows the specs, send them to me. Ralph doesn't want me to know them. He has his own game plan with these pictures. It unfortunately doesn't work into my game plan. And it's not like I'm making up the rules. This is the way it goes. This is how it works.
But even if you were, he's asked, he has his own set of rules.
Yeah.
He's asking you to now adapt.
No, he's not asking me. He's telling me how it should be done. He's an expert. That's the problem. He's an expert.
He saw it going a whole different way.
Yeah. He sees it where he's a little more involved. Oh, here's Ralph. Can I take
ahead.
2 or 3 minutes to have a private conversation? Now I understand why people can't stand working with you.
Go ahead.
Ralph,
Yes.
if I write you a note that says, what are the specs for the cropping of your pictures? Just write it back to me. Here's the specs. Just be so fucking happy I'm doing this. And I'll take, first of all,
I am thrilled.
Ralph,
we are thrilled.
you never
And
listen.
It's not
Ralph,
just me.
no, listen. If you said to me, Howard, bake me a pie, would I send you a pie that's half done? No, I'm not
no.
going to sit there and review my pictures with you that aren't finished. I'm going to take the pictures I like. I'm going to finish them, and I'm going to send it to you. That's how it works on every magazine. I've done 3 magazines so far. They've never once said to me, send me your unfinished work. We'll take a look at it and tell you what to do. All I want you to do is just go worry about your magazine, and I'll deliver the pictures.
But you're asking me for you know what size it's the
I don't know the
iPad.
size.
Measure your iPad. Get out of
No, Ralph, you're not a Ralph. You just started with this magazine. You're not a professional. There's a crop size that your art. Do you have an art department?
We have an art director.
All
yes.
right. Call the art. Here's what I want you to do.
It orientates in 2 different ways.
Okay, call the art director. I understand.
I can tell you right now. I'll measure the iPad.
No.
Plus, we also have to put graphics into it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Call
why.
your art, Ralph.
All I said to you.
You've
was
never worked with a photographer. You get this. You get the artwork from Fringe. You didn't have a photographer take the pictures of people from Fringe. Call your art director and say, what crop size would you like? Stop trying to be an expert. Don't piss me off.
This is what everybody wants.
I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done. Please, I don't want to be on the cover. I don't want to shoot the picture.
All I asked for you was
just give me the. No, I'm not going to show you. No, you're not going to look at everything. You're going to look at the pictures I finished.
What are we putting on the cover? That's what we're trying to figure out.
That's when I send you the pictures. You'll look at them. If one of them's appropriate for your cover, you'll have it. And if you don't think it's appropriate, don't use it.
We need to do several. Like we want to do.
Well, I'm going to send you several pictures.
Okay, I'll get you the.
Get me what crop size?
I'll get you the 2 orientations.
Get me an orientation. I'm not doing 2. I can't do 2. Do 1 orientation. You'll take it and manipulate it. You're fucking retarded.
Okay.
You're not a magazine. You're new to the. You should be at a magazine being the mailroom delivery guy. And then you should work your way up.
You don't have to get all nasty and attack me.
Because you write me annoying emails. I said to you, what's the crop size? You write me back, don't worry about it. I got to worry about it. How can I move forward with this?
But we're also putting pictures on the inside that can be a random size.
Tell me the size that your art department would like for the crop.
I'm going to call the art department right away.
That should have been that's what you should have done yesterday. Not write me back, don't worry about it. Okay, I won't worry about it. I just won't do it.
I have to get so mean, man.
By the way, I'm starting my own app. I have a magazine called Douchebag. And,
Should I be on the cover?
All 12 months you're on the cover. Every month it's you.
Like Oprah? I can be the star.
I tell you, the guy really is annoying. I never saw it before.
You're easily annoyed.
No, I'm not.
Well, what is everybody else's problem who complains about you?
I don't know. I feel like Alec Baldwin. He's taking things out of context.
All right, Ralph, please just get me the answer.
I will.
I'm sure that the guy who was with you, I don't know the gentleman's name. He seemed like a real magazine guy. He has real experience. He doesn't write back, don't worry about it. Ask him.
No, those guys
Give me his email, and I'll talk with him directly.
Those guys said to me, have Howard show us everything.
Yeah, well, I'll show him everything that I think is appropriate.
Okay.
I'm not going to show him I'm not going to show him 700 pictures. I'm going to show him.
Well, that's what we said. What you
Ralph,
think is
Ralph,
what you didn't.
I'm going to show you what's appropriate.
That's what I wrote you. Get everything rid of it.
But I can't show you what's appropriate till I crop it. It's not appropriate till I crop it.
Gotcha.
You got to crop a picture.
Yeah.
Douche.
Mm-hmm.
Even Tracy thinks you're a douche.
Douche.
That's shocking. Yeah.
Douche.
Come on, man. Settle down.
All right.
Fuck
Ralph,
you.
please, just get me the information.
Let's have this be fun.
Right. Well, it's not fun right now.
Okay. I'll
Okay,
get you.
thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. I mean, this guy's a maniac. All of a sudden, he's a magazine publisher. I love guys like that. He went from zero to magazine publisher.
Well, that's how Ralph has to do things.
Right. He's the whole
He
boss.
couldn't possibly work his way through a system.
I mean, what's the crop? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Look here, Junior.
Don't worry about it. How am I supposed to finish the picture so you guys can look at it?
Just give me the pictures.
Then you heard him. There is no crop size. Just go measure your iPad.
Right.
No. That's not the answer. You can't, when you work for a magazine, you don't say, the magazine doesn't say to you,
Go
measure the magazine.
We put one out last month. Just go get it and measure it.
Measure it up.
Douche.
Holy cow. He's an expert on everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it on air because I got to work with the guy. But if you ever want to trade Ralph stories,
Yeah, he just told me some great Ralph stories that he can't tell. Can I tell you one? But you can if you promise.
I would prefer not to stir all this up.
You have to
'cause I gotta
promise.
really
I mean, when I got this email, I was like, really?
That's how he
See,
does
the funny thing is here's the thing. I felt bad. Everybody brings me the Ralph shit. I told you on the air, so it seems like I don't like Ralph. We get along great. I don't deal with him on that level anymore.
Right.
But I know, without Jason saying a word, I know from what I hear in the office that he's doing Geek Time and he thinks he's you. And I said he's got all of Howard's
Swagger.
with none of the talent. That's exactly. It's all the Howard swagger, none of the talent. And it's not to say that he's not talented,
Right.
but he's not talented enough to boss people around like as if he's been doing it for 25 years.
Right. When I got this email, I got so ticked off. Yeah, I was like, I'm trying to get this done for them because, listen, I agreed to do it. How? How would I mean, seriously, the analogy is if I was baking a pie and I was...
What size do you want it?
No, not what size you want. What if I deliver a pie to you that's half finished? I say, well, go finish it yourself.
But
if you take a picture, you want to present that picture in its finished form. You don't want to say, here's the shit.
But I wonder if he would have that same conversation with a different photographer.
yes. Oh no. Ralph has no shame.
Oh,
Ralph
no
would.
shame.
And I'm like,
Can I tell you one
Ralph,
other?
I'm trying to get this done, and I can't get an answer.
Can I say one other thing that's going on? And again, this is so silly,
Yeah.
and it's really not that big a deal. So John Hine and I are going
You got it, Howard.
to the Consumer Electronics Show
Yeah.
in Las Vegas in January, right? Just for ourselves, for fun.
Hold on. Meanwhile, I'm an amateur, and I'm saying to him, look, I need a lot of time on this to work on it because I'm not a pro. A pro can get it done in 2 hours.
You should know better.
A pro would get a magazine out every month.
I should have known better. You're right. All right?
Jason, is today the day you've been waiting for? The fact that Howard's sort of on board now with the horrors of Ralph?
No, I mean, listen, I've come to peace with working with Ralph. We've had lots of talks. We seem to be in a good spot right now in terms of our working relationship and definitely with our personal relationship. But yeah, I mean, that's how Ralph operates. I mean, that's how he tries to operate Geek Time. I mean, he's a guy that's never worked in an office or produced a show or hosted a show, and and he runs it like he's been doing it for 80 years. So yeah, it's always great when Howard sees the same thing you do. But to say I've been waiting for this moment or happy about this moment, I'm really not, because I think Ralph and I, after 3 or 4 years, have worked out all our kinks. And Ralph can now create new kinks with new people.
Well, the king himself.
The king himself.
I wish I could help you and give you like really good stuff and say Ralph's a dick and everybody knows what he is. But the truth of the matter is, I haven't dealt with Ralph on this level for a very, very long time. And this morning, when I talked about Ralph on the air, everybody comes to me to tell me their stories that I just pass over to Howard. But Ralph and I haven't dealt on this level. Now, back in the day, he could be difficult to deal with. I hear the stories of how difficult he is to deal with. I hear stuff that goes on out here with Geek Time. The TV guys tell me how difficult he is. But for me, we're solid.
But given your past and the fact that you know Ralph has not changed over the years.
Well, I don't know that he hasn't changed firsthand. I just keep hearing it from everybody around me.
Who are reputable.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no.
I
I believe them. I see what goes on.
So you're not necessarily taking pleasure in this, but.
No, I mean, Ralph and I get along great. I don't really have a beef with him. I'd love to say, yeah, fuck Ralph, but it's just not how I feel. I got to be upfront. It's always funny to listen to, but even now, Howard's yelling at Ralph, and like it rolls down his back anyway. It's not like, oh my God, you're pissing me off. It's sort of like Ralph's laughing. It's like, why do you have to be so mean? And it's just, it doesn't. He's Teflon when it comes to that sort of shit.
And plus, this is a bit. This isn't going to change Ralph's reality.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think this is going to make Ralph any different for dealing with other people.
When you work with him, there's a different Ralph than when you're hanging with him. And I think in the past, Ralph's picked out Howard's clothes, he's worked with him, but Howard is the guy in charge. When Ralph becomes the guy in charge, you see a different side of him. He's very committed to whatever he's doing. He's very exact and detailed. And when Howard said, hey, just send me the specs, that, in this case, wasn't good enough for him. Ralph wants it to be a collaborative process. And Howard's like, no, I'm just going to give you the pictures and then you deal with it. And it's interesting to hear Howard come at it from that perspective versus the previous one that he's always had.
I was so upset with Gary yesterday.
Why?
I think he's shaking his head already. No,
Because why did you call me if you're going to be...
I told you I wasn't. You know what? I'm really actually not that upset with you. It's more the other maniacs that work around here. All right, look. It's going to sound so silly, but nevertheless, when I get off the air after we do the show, I've explained to you that I pretend to go back to my office and work, but what I really do is sleep.
Yes.
And I've told everyone I'm back there sleeping. Now, JD, you're a little prick.
What did he do? He's a part of this?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Hold on.
Hold on, nothing. Let me explain to Robin what happened, then you'll get your chance. You can say your piece. So I've explained that I'm just tired. Listen, what can I tell you? I get tired. I take a little half-hour break, sometimes 45 minutes at the most. I take a little break after the show, and I go back to my office, and I sleep. And my office is all the way at the end.
Right.
I'm next to JD's office. And I've always said to all the guys, can you just, don't congregate around there, because I'm just trying to, it's not like a hospital and you have to be super quiet. Just down by my end of the office there, can you just keep it quiet for a half hour, something? Give me some time to regroup. Can you just calm down? And JD sort of sits there. He knows what's going on. So Gary came off the wrap-up show. And, I'm there, and I pass out for 15 minutes. I just want to regroup. All of a sudden, I hear... Gary's talking up a storm right by my door, but really loud. I was like, I'm just going to ignore this. What the fuck? I don't want to bust anyone's balls. So then he goes, bull, 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 like louder than before. And I'm like, I just going to poke my head out and see what's going on. I'm up now. So I poke my head out and I go, Gary, he's got the Howard TV camera on him. I go, Gary,
okay.
Gary, hey, can you give me a break for like 15 minutes? Oh, and he was really sorry and apologetic. He goes, hey, I came off the wrap-up show. I'm sorry. And they asked me to, for Howard TV, he's giving a tour of our complex.
Let's see what JD's up to. Hey, JD, what's up? So give it a tour. So this is where JD sits. JD's got 6 TiVos. Where he records all the different shows, like he record Kimmel and Letterman and Today Show and all that stuff. And then, what time do you usually get in?
About like 4:45.
So you come in and then you start. Like, what's your first go-to show when you come in? Like, what's the first thing you look at?
It depends on what's happened over the day or whatever.
Right. And then you get a lot of emails from people telling you about stuff.
I go to a lot of websites.
And we also have a service that we use where we could go and catch the 6 o'clock news in Topeka because somebody told us that somebody called in and Baba Booeyed them, or in Arizona, somebody called and said cunt or something like that. So that's what. And JD, he edits all the clips and then he comes to me in the morning and he gives me a piece of paper and he goes, I got this, 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 and this, and then I bring it to Howard.
He's gonna sleep back here.
I'm giving a tour. Sorry. The audience.
The audience?
Yeah.
No, when I leave.
Oh, I didn't know you were still here. I really didn't know you were still here.
JD, what's the matter with you? Say, Gary, be quiet down.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice you now.
I knew you were so sorry.
Right now, I'm
I'm done.
Don't listen,
It's
man.
done.
Greg, I told you, man. You don't listen, man. Stand in the fucking hall.
I know what you're saying.
I didn't know. That's what we're done.
Did.
Well, what did you tell me?
I was telling you, but he knows.
The annoying part of it isn't Gary. Gary didn't realize I was back there. I understood that. He forgot.
I didn't even know.
He didn't even know, but he does know I'm back there.
Well, no, because you're usually gone by the time I get off a wrap-up.
Well, yeah. Well, sometimes we run late with the news.
But like, the funny thing was not only did JD know, but
well, that's the thing. So JD's sitting there the whole time. I go, hey, JD, I mean, it's not your job to keep but couldn't you have just said to Gary, hey, Howard's resting in his office, maybe you should wait till 15 minutes?
Like a bro, yeah.
Like a bro. And he goes, you know what? He turns to me and he goes, I thought it would be funny.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck you, dickhead.
He thought it would be funny for you to be disturbed and to come out.
And quite frankly, Ronnie, the limo driver, too, he goes, I told these guys they shouldn't go back. I go, oh, you told them not to go back there? He goes, no.
But he let him anyway.
But they know they're not supposed to go back there.
I walked back and he goes, I warned you guys. And I was like, no, you really didn't.
You didn't do a fucking thing. I mean, I don't know why I have him there.
Because everybody's playing pranks. JD's waiting for this to blow up.
Ronnie wanted to see what would happen.
Everybody wants the entertainment of it.
So Ronnie's a shithead. JD's a shithead.
What?
You're a shithead.
Why am I a shithead?
Because you saw what was going on.
Oh, come on. Everybody knows the goddamn rule around here.
So you're my bodyguard.
It's 6 years, dude, okay?
What
rule?
He had slipped his mind.
That nobody goes back there when Howard's here.
Hold on. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, but you're a dick. You saw what was going on. It was obvious he forgot.
No, I didn't see what was going on because I was waiting for you to... It was 3 or 4 minutes before I was supposed to wake you.
Right.
I was getting my coat out of the green room. I went into Scott to say goodbye, and then I was coming back to say... you to wake up.
Howard, I didn't...
This guy,
JD.
I go to him, stop it now. You throw me under the bus all the time, okay?
I heard him. He
goes, I go, why didn't you say something? He goes, I want to see Gary get in trouble.
Yeah.
Did you really, JD?
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
I'm your fucking boss.
I know. Listen, first of all,
I'd say, hey, that's my, I got your back. What do you want?
No, I know. He taped this thing before. I didn't know he was going to keep going, but he kept talking.
Or just say, hey, Howard's asleep. I mean, you don't have to. It's not your job.
I know. No,
Are you mad at me? I guess you are.
No, I'm not mad at you.
Kind of passive-aggressive
Of course
thing
it is.
there.
Do you blame me for the fact that you're not a film director?
No.
In other words, like,
oh my God.
I give you this job.
No,
it's like a golden lasso.
Now you're looking into things way too deeply.
Maybe you should.
Howard, I don't
because
want
that's an aggressive thing, man.
No, it wasn't that. Listen, it was after 11. It was like 11:05.
You knew I was in there.
No, it was.
Hold on. I
It was 11:12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Who cares what it is? You know I'm back
I know.
there.
I just. I
would do that for you.
I stupidly assumed that you were
No,
almost
you didn't.
done.
You
Yes, I
turned to
did.
me- You turned to me and said,
No. There was that.
It'd be really funny. I want to see Gary get in trouble. And then you said something else to me like, hey, I wanted to see Gary,
What's that all about, by the way? Were you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at anyone. It's I didn't know. I didn't know it was that big of a deal. It was almost. I thought it'd be the.
I'm
end.
sleeping. What do
I
you mean
know,
it's
but
not a
I
big
thought
deal?
it was. You're almost done with the.
What?
Your
You don't
sleep.
know when I'm done.
You're usually done like 11,
Dude,
11:15.
every minute is precious to me.
I apologize.
Maybe you feel I shouldn't be allowed to just snooze out after the show.
No.
I'm tired. dude.
I know.
All right.
I know. It's this can all be blamed on me.
You're so not a bro.
I'm sorry to Gary. I'm sorry to Howard.
I like that he goes. I heard he's almost done with his nap. Hey, there's no such thing as almost done with a nap. Think about it. When you're sleeping,
You'd had enough, and it would be okay if Gary got busted.
Exactly.
And then Lee, the producer from Howard TV, was like, he goes, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. And I'm like, what? When the fuck did Lee get involved?
Lee was texting me all day yesterday. He goes,
Yeah.
let me take the hit for this because it's all my fault.
Why? Why is it his fault?
He said he should have told me that you were still.
He
here.
knew you were here.
I didn't know
He
you were
did?
here.
Oh, yeah.
So why is he doing that to me? The fuck
I don't
is
know.
wrong with him?
I don't know. He's got
Everybody
issues.
here has a problem.
Yeah, what is the deal? Boff takes a snooze after the show.
So you're
Just
usually,
calm the fuck down.
You're usually gone by the time I get back.
Yeah, well, I'm not. Sometimes I'm here till a
But
little later.
But usually, and I just didn't expect.
Sometimes I have meetings. Sometimes I have. Just assume I'm back there. Check first. And Lee, what the fuck is your problem? How do you take responsibility for this?
Because I asked Gary to do the shoot.
Right.
So we set it up, and I feel like because I'm the one who set it up and we know the rules, that
You broke the rules.
Yeah. So
And this little prick over here, JD,
it's-
knew I was back there.
It's my fault.
the
It's
thing is, none of that would have happened if I just sort of thought about before we started the shooting. And Ronnie would tell you that we usually go up
I know
to
it
him
seems
and
like a
say,
dumb thing to
"Okay."
you guys, but I just,
No,
I don't get. I'm so fucking sleep deprived. I'm walking around like there's a big headache in my head. So if I get a few minutes after the show to just chill, I'm good as new, ready to go.
I'm usually
No, really.
no. It's true. I'm usually
No, but I mean, like, dude,
cognizant of how.
You were cognizant. You purposely wanted to get Gary in trouble with me, and you wanted me up.
No, I don't want you up.
I still
but-
say he's the most guilty.
I
JD.
agree. I'm the most guilty.
That JD has warned me a couple of
Yeah.
times. He does that most of the time.
Right,
So
and-
today or yesterday, something was going on with him.
I don't want him to be the police. You're not in charge of whether or
No,
not. You know what I mean? But you could have just, Gary, you feel comfortable.
Like I
around.
said,
I know with Robin sometimes you're like, hey, it's kind of cool to tell Robin stuff. But
I tell everyone usually.
So
But
this time you thought it would be funny. All right, I got it. I got it. That's
I'm
what you
sorry.
said. You thought it's funny.
I wanted to be a merry prankster.
Was it funny for you? At least
Did
I
you
hope it was
enjoy
funny. I
it?
hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, was it good?
He was laughing.
Yeah.
At the time now.
You know, if
Now
you-
I feel like the asshole that I
And then
was.
it's even annoying that like Lee doesn't know when I'm back there.
No, I do. I
You
mean,
do?
I'm being honest. Yeah.
So why'd you do it?
Well, what usually happens is I'll say to Ronnie, if we need to do like a green screen interview or something,
Yeah.
I'll say, hey, is it cool for us to do anything? And we just forgot. we thought you were gone.
Right, you thought I was gone. JD could have told you I wasn't gone.
Yeah, but it should have gotten.
So I'm not. I don't feel it is your full responsibility. All right, you made a mistake.
Just waited to do it. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm not like going to kill myself or anything, but it's the truth.
JD should kill himself.
Well, there's a lot of reasons why I should kill myself.
Don't kill yourself.
What are you talking about?
I'm not going to kill myself.
Lee said he was going to kill himself. I said JD's going to kill himself.
No, but JD says there's a lot of reasons why he should kill himself, but he's not. What
You
are
don't know
these
the reasons. You know the reasons. Go ahead, name them. You know the reasons. You want JD to spell it out?
All the
for you?
reasons you picked Jason over me.
Thank you, Lee. JD's bent out of shape because Jason, every single time, the
Well,
interns,
it's him and Benjy.
Every year on the intern show, they ask the question like an F, Marry, Kill. Who would you kill? Who would you fuck? Who would you marry? And JD always gets killed. And he's really upset because Jason's hotter than him, evidently. And it's kind of hard for him to accept because Jason
and Benjy
always beat him out.
Yeah.
And so he says that's a reason he'd want to, not that he wants to kill himself, but he's saying.
But that's one of the reasons if he were.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's upsetting to lose to Jason. I thought you were hotter than Jason.
Well, I don't know. I guess if I gained a few pounds and lost some hair. But I guess it's all about personality. I guess I don't have a good personality.
Well, you don't.
Thanks.
Well, you don't speak well. You have a good personality when you're right. Like on Facebook.
I don't speak well on air. I speak well when, there's not a lot of people.
No, you don't.
Around.
When there's no one around,
we hardly had conversations, like off air. Had a couple.
I took you to dinner.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah, you were better. You were better.
See?
He was.
Yeah. He was better when he's not on air. He gets nervous or something. I don't know what
If
happens.
you listen back to his explanation as to, when he was trying to answer all the questions that were coming at him as to why he didn't alert anyone, it's just one it's
Well, there's no explanation.
Well, there's not.
If you want to get into it, I mean, it's a very aggressive sort of action to
it's
say.
passive aggressive because he's not doing anything. He's letting it happen.
Yeah. It's weird. It was weird because I always considered JD my little bro, but but now I don't. You've ruined that. I see you don't like me.
No, that's not. Oh, no.
Nah. Who do you think he's more angry with in that, Gary or me?
No.
Well, it's both of you, but who
I think it's me. I mean, the guys on here are saying,
the guys, you mean Jason?
No, actually not Jason. Jason isn't a word about it. Other people have. Like, what's he mad at you about?
No, I'm not mad at anyone. I just
You
thought,
are. You're not in touch then. You're mad.
No,
You're
I'm
angry.
not.
He's
I'm
so
not mad.
passive that, he's mad at Gary and he's going to use you to get him back.
I'm
Look,
not mad at
I know
anyone.
you got reason to be angry.
You're an innocent bystander.
Your mother moved away. I get that.
Oh, my God.
All right, I get that. But don't take it out on me.
No, I.
And Gary.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. I give up.
I mean, that was weird.
I'm not mad at anyone.
Right.
And
You're not in touch with your anger. That's what is going on.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well, I know it.
All right. Not cool.
What? He just went, knock him.
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem. No, it was really weird when I popped my head out and I'm like, Gary, can you just calm down for a few minutes? I'll be done. And then the evil that came out of JD was like,
He started laughing.
Yeah. He was just that high pitched laugh he does. He goes, like a girl, and he goes, that's it. Thank you. That one. And he starts doing that, and he goes, I just want to see Gary get in trouble. Wow.
I mean, I didn't know it'd be that.
That's what the whole explanation was.
Yeah. Fred, can you replay that?
I don't know.
Yeah, you got me good yesterday. All right. You got me good.
It's not so funny.
You
anymore.
win.
No, I don't win. Sorry.
At 2, JD.
No, fuck off.
At 2. Whatever that means.
There's no
At 2.
nothing.
At 2, JD. What does that 2 mean? I don't know.
It means you too.
And you.
And you. And you.
You're, not you, my brother.
Right. At 2, JD.
No.
That's how I should have said it. By the way, JD, you got me good yesterday.
No.
You did. You can repeat after me. Howard, you're a sucker. Go ahead, say it. You fell into my trap of thinking I was a good guy.
Should I say Gary too?
No, say Howard, you are a sucker.
Howard, you are a sucker.
All right. Well, okay, now I know the
now
truth.
we have that.
That's not the truth.
Well,
it's not the truth.
No, it's okay. Howard,
You didn't have it. You didn't stumble once.
No, that he says clearly. Howard, you are a sucker.
No.
Everything else is well, you got me good, man.
No.
All right, that's okay. I know. I'm a bad guy.
No, it's not.
Gary's a douche.
I'm not. It's not it.
I hope you have a good time at the lavish Christmas party I throw for you.
I'll have a grand time now.
I'll be resting back there today if you want to get me.
No. No more.
Oh,
No more.
Hey, you guys from Shady 45 want to come down and make some noise?
Where did he go? I wasn't done talking to him.
I deserve it.
Listen. I've got your back.
I know. I know.
What did I say the other day when you didn't feel well? I said, go home, relax. Once you get better.
Well, I felt like I was going to puke everywhere.
Right. That's right. That's right. I got your back.
Yeah.
What? JD's jaw?
Are you speaking Swedish now?
He's Jar Jar Binks at this point.
Maybe today you could punch me in the balls when I'm walking in the hall. Maybe you could do that. That'd be funny, right? Or do me a favor, trip me on the way into my office today. Artie, ha, ha, ha. Artie, ha, 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 Meyer. Got me good yesterday. Thank you. Wonder what other practical jokes JD has planned.
Nothing. I'm done. I'm out of the practical joke business.
All right.
Until the next time.
No, there's no next time now.
When his anger takes over
No.
him and the evil JD comes.
I can't resist. Do you have one of those hand buzzers, where you shake the guy's hand and then you shock him?
A flower that shoots water.
Right. Well, I guess my boy is growing up. And he hasn't grown up into the man I want.
No,
He grew up to hate you.
Yeah. He did.
No, I don't hate anyone. I don't hate anyone.
A lot of times that happens. A lot of times.
No.
No matter how much love you give a child, they can still hate you.
And they just don't
They
love
don't
you.
like you. I don't think you hate me, but you don't like me.
No, I like you. No,
I get it. I get it.
If I didn't like you, I wouldn't work here.
Where did I go
Maybe you
wrong?
like him, but you're like, he indulges himself too much.
No.
Where did I go wrong?
Why
with
is
you?
she sleeping?
I
in
thought
there
with
while I'm
you I
working?
had a special thing. Thought of you as a son.
The way he dotes on you and cares for you.
Was it your little room I gave you?
No.
I put a TV in it.
That's part of my job.
He's got that big office he sleeps in, and I'm in this room slaving away in a closet.
Meanwhile, my office is small too.
I know.
Yeah.
And you hardly have anything in there.
Right. You know.
I know.
I have a chair and that's it.
I had a lapse of judgment.
All right.
One day, and I'm sorry.
I accept your apology. I forgive you.
No, you don't have to do that. But
All I do.
Okay.
All right.
But and I'm sorry to Gary.
I mean, Jared's gone. Why are you so angry?
You'd think his mood would elevate.
We got rid of the best looking guy here. So you moved up a notch.
I still have
yeah, that's not. And I don't know about that.
You know, it'd be funny, like when I'm napping today, crash those cymbals next to my door, and I'll jump up.
I was going to give bagpipes.
All right, thank you.
You know.
All right, go back to your cubicle. He got me good, that kid.
JD.
Yes?
Yesterday's incident, shall we say, really took a toll on you this morning.
I guess, yeah.
Well, because you're typically in the boss's good graces. I mean, he loves you. And you're known for being a hardworking, dedicated guy. You're very thorough. You're very on point with all forms of media clips and such. But here was an opportunity in the boss's eyes to prevent a tragedy, shall we say? Or a huge annoyance?
You know, to keep things rolling naturally, basically. I guess, I don't know.
And
to not rock the boat.
Right.
And I rocked the boat, and you know, I ended up fucking drowning in the water like an asshole. If I knew then that just the whole thing would not be as funny, and I would end up being called a prick and an asshole, and you know, have Howard and Gary thinking of me in a negative fashion, yeah, I would have said something. But you know, at the time, I was an idiot, basically. I wasn't thinking.
But when you look at the...
I was thinking, nothing happened. I was to blame. I'm usually the one, you know, there is a responsibility being next to Howard, you know, his office.
With great real estate comes great responsibility.
Exactly.
I mean, you're right there.
Yes. And, you know, I took that responsibility, you know, too lax or something yesterday. Or didn't think of it in a responsible fashion. And, yeah, you know.
Keep your head up, man. Not the end of the world. People have done much worse things around here, and you have a strong resume.
Whatever.
Just go back to being you.
Okay.
Don't sweat it, man.
Okay. You can go now.
Gary, when something like yesterday's quote-unquote incident occurs, do you kick yourself and wish that you could have done things differently? I know yesterday was kind of out of your control, but I spoke with JD just before, and you know, he's sort of running through some of the scenarios he could have, some of the things he could have done better, some of the things that it could have prevented the situation from
I don't think I could have done anything to prevent the situation, because I came in right off the wrap-up show and they said, hey, we got to shoot this thing. So I went down to shoot it. I would have assumed that they would have said, hey, we're going to shoot in the hallway, but Howard's still here, let's wait. So I just had no way of knowing.
Right, and I myself was equally as, you know, surprised that he was still here. And the other thing was that there was some miscommunication involved. We never should have sent you to JD's office. That was another thing that occurred.
Well, what happened was I had shot this tour of the Howard Stern studio a couple of days before, and when I did it, Sal and Richard weren't in their office, and JD wasn't in the office. So the original setup was that I was just to go to Sal and Richard's office. When I came out, I remembered that we hadn't shot JD as well, so I just went over there. I called an audible thinking I was doing a favor for the TV show, but neither here nor there. JD should have said, oh, hold on, Howard's still here. And I would have said, okay, I'll pick it up, and, you know, I can pick up that shot in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is.
When it's all said and done, how pissed off is Howard? How, on the Howard meter, how much does something like this aggravate him, and how long will he remember this for?
He's moderately aggravated. He's not hugely pissed off, but he's irritated. It's like, you know, he likes it the way he likes it, and he'll remember it if it happens again.
Yeah,
we've all been warned.
His office is truly his you know, his turf, his sanctuary, so to speak.
If I had it to do over again, knowing that that's what he was going to do, I would have soundproofed his office when we built this place. It's not that hard to do. It's just some special drywall that you get that soundproofed, and could have tightened up the door a little bit. I would have soundproofed it.
Because once the show is over, that's his place of peace. That's where he unwinds and decompresses.
That's right.
Yeah. Lee.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday's quote-unquote incident was very preventable, but it was also based on a lot of miscommunication.
Yeah. Basically, I think it could have been prevented, like I said in the studio, by me. I actually grabbed you to shoot, and doing behind the scenes, I'm well aware of the fact that Howard takes a break after the show, so I normally find Ronnie and ask him, hey, is it okay to do this or that if we need to shoot? Yesterday I didn't, because there were different things going on, and even though I think I saw Ronnie, I didn't remember seeing him, which is usually a sign that if he's here after the show, Howard's still there. So I just ignored it, I forgot about it, and grabbed you, sexy cameraman, to shoot. Oh, you're welcome. And we went and shot. And the idea was that Gary would do a pickup shot to go to Richard and Sal's office, do that, we'd be done. But he continued to go to JD's office, and it's not his fault, but when that happened, I was standing back because I didn't want to get in the shot. And that's when I saw Howard come out, and it was you, JD, and Gary sort of standing there like, holy shit. And I felt bad. So I feel like even though maybe JD was talking too loud, it could have been prevented if I just would have remembered, before we shot, hey, let's wait till later.
When things like this occur, and you know Howard, but you don't have a close relationship with him.
Yeah.
Do you kick yourself like this is the one time that I'm having a little bit of FaceTime with Howard, and it's for a negative thing?
No, it's not really like that, because we interview him a lot for behind the scenes. But yeah, I mean, being here 5.5 years in the Stern world, it's still new. A lot of people have been here longer. They obviously know him much better than I do, and he knows guys like JD, Ronnie, and Gary way, way better than me. So it's more like, okay, if I fuck up, it's just a little more impactful because maybe, I don't get to deal with him as much. But, you know what? It wasn't like I felt terrible, like I wanted to put a gun to my head. It was just watching those guys sort of deal with it. I know they have thick skin. This has happened to them a million times on air. But I just wanted to be honest, because I could have sat in the control room and watch Howard chew them all out. I just wanted to be honest about it. So, I'm not worried about if Howard now thinks I'm a fuck up. I don't think he does. It was just being honest about the situation.
I don't want to get caught up in this, but Benjy, what'd you do to your beard?
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
What
you
happened?
fucked it up big time.
I haven't looked at him today.
He dyed his beard again. Look at that. Stand up. Show Robin. Oh, my God.
I fucked it up.
Oh, my God.
What did you do? Shave it off.
I was desperate this morning. I was washing for like an hour.
Did you use that just for men again?
Yeah. I got
Are you trying to escape?
Yeah, you wanted?
No.
What? I mean, it's jet, like almost blacker than black.
But there's parts of it that are still red. I know.
Did you do it yourself?
Cat. No, I was falling asleep when we were gonna do it, and she did it. She did it to me while I was sleeping. Or going to falling asleep, and I didn't.
And you never washed it off. Oh my God, you look horrible.
I was horrified. I was so scared when I woke up this morning. I've been trying to.
That can't be healthy, man.
I agree.
Oh, that is the best. Every time I look at him, I get a laugh.
Why did you dye it again? It was fine. You had a nice color to it.
We thought it would look better to get it darker again, but.
Wow, there's a lot of work going on here. Good Lord.
I can't believe.
This is where you're supposed to say I'm more handsome.
I mean, look at how this is all backfiring.
Oh my goodness.
What else?
Hey, Howard,
yeah.
The guys from TV, we can't tell if he's got nail polish on or if it's the ink from the beard stuff.
You have nail polish?
That was just for fun. I did put nail polish on.
Let me
last
see.
night. Yeah.
Oh, that's your what do you call that, goth look?
I don't know.
Grunge.
This is my Twilight look.
It looks like Herman Munster. Yeah, it's like Twilight. He's part of the vampire family.
She's trying to change him into Robert Pattinson?
I'm a chubby Taylor Lautner.
She's trying to make him into like a rock star.
Right.
You know.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
One more, because Sal just came in and he knows makeup. He thinks Benji's wearing eyeliner.
Are you?
I thought I washed most of that off.
Oh, my God. What is going on, Howard?
What's going on? I told you, this girl doesn't like the way he looks. So sad in a way.
No, she loves the way I look.
Yeah, I see. It's going really well. She's dyeing your beard and you're falling asleep.
She's putting that
eyeliner
crap on you and letting you fall asleep. She's hoping it kills you.
Put it this way, Benji. George Clooney's girlfriends don't sit there and groom him into something else.
While they're sleeping.
No.
She's constantly looking at you and tweaking.
Yeah. And all the tweaking and didn't doing anything for her.
It backfires.
I heard she wants you to get tattoos, too. That's the latest rumor.
I wouldn't get tattoos.
I know, but she wants you to.
Well, you played around with some fake tattoos, but I wouldn't get a real tattoo.
Why?
It's not my thing.
Yeah, no, because your parents would do
Well,
it.
I mean, that's probably how it got.
He won't get an earring because he's afraid of his mother.
Right.
I said
No,
to him,
no.
you got to get past
Yes,
that.
I wouldn't
Tell
want
your
to
mother
upset my
to
mom.
have an
That's the way it got
objection to-
ingrained in me, but now it's part of me, too. I wouldn't want it.
Yeah.
Tell your mother to start having an objection to beard dye.
Yeah, that would help. Jason's taking a picture of Benji's beard right now, and it will be on at Howard. Is it what is it? At Howard Stern?
At Stern Show?
At Stern Show.
Oh, at Stern Show.
At Stern Show, yes.
Okay. At Stern Show. And it's worth taking a look at, honestly. It's fucking frightening. I looked over. I was like, whoa.
Well, that was what cracked me up most, your reaction. It was almost like you were stopped in your tracks.
Right.
I had that same reaction when Kevin Nealon came in. I happened to look over at Benji, and I didn't want to make him.
Right.
Benji won't look up for a picture. I'm taking a picture of his hat brim.
Why? Why won't you look up?
I am embarrassed by it.
Ah, stop.
Howard, make him take the hat off.
No way.
Oh, something's going on then under that.
What's happening?
There's a shadow.
They probably tried to do
I'm not
hair
taking my
Look
hair
up.
transplant.
Look up to the light. Have him look up to the light. You'll see his face.
I always do this picture.
Yeah, but
Just,
we want to see your eyes.
just
the
take a
eyeliner.
picture of the beard. Oh, man. All right. You got to see this.
Where's Benji with that beard?
Oh, my God.
What the
That
hell?
was the
That's not
funniest
good.
thing.
That's not healthy.
I woke up this morning, I was like, fuck.
With that stuff lying on his skin.
That's not healthy.
No, I agree. I'm getting an organic. Yeah.
Hey, Benj.
Yeah.
Let me see, man.
No, I'd rather
Please,
face
come
this
on.
way for it.
Come on. Turn around,
I
man.
didn't like that. I was embarrassed and came out wrong this morning.
All right, Benj, here, just talk to me.
I'll talk to you like this.
All right. Obviously, I know you're very embarrassed about the beard.
Well, it's not that big of a deal, but like,
Come on,
yeah, I'd
turn
rather
around.
not have
We
like.
already have you on the
permanent
other
makeup.
camera, you know, in the studio, so.
I don't like it.
All right, I'll conduct the interview this way.
All right.
At this point, given all the things that you've done to improve yourself,
This was a maintenance thing that I didn't mean it to come out like this. I didn't have time to fix it this morning.
but at this point, things are starting to go awry. I mean, what's
No.
going to be next?
That's silly.
You know, you're doing the spray tan.
Yeah, it's all
I
normal.
understand that, you know, losing weight and wanting to look better for your woman. That's
Yeah, I think I have been. And then
totally
this
understandable.
was came out like a weird way, so I feel bad about it.
But are you fearful that you're going to do other things now?
No, this is like I just didn't have a chance to wash it off.
Ben, did you drop this?
That's a nice beard.
Yeah.
Regular
No, look
color.
at, no, dude.
That's a nice beard.
Looks like you fell
look at
asleep.
his hair now too.
Oh, he's coloring his hair.
He won't face the camera for his interview.
Oh my God. Let's get interviewed. We'll see you. Take care.
these days. No, he's just got to. They want you in.
Mr. Kevin Nealon.
Yes, sir.
How are you today?
Pretty good, thanks. How are you?
Not bad, not bad.
Stop, walk.
Oh, you can just keep walking.
Keep walking.
Throws me off. So I can do the back stuff. You're right this way, right this way.
Oh, sorry, man.
So what's new with you?
Well, you know, I'm doing a lot of stand-up comedy, as always, because I'm doing a special coming up. I'm taping it in February for Showtime. And it's going to be an hour special, so I'm working on the road trying to get more material together. I only need like another 55 more minutes.
That's it?
Yeah, and then I'm good.
Oh, you're pretty much at the finish line.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Well, what better place to promote and speak freely than right here?
Well, it is a good place to promote it. I'm also at Caroline's this week, so you know, I'm throwing that out there, giving that a shout out, as they say. And the shirt is new, but that's about it. That's all that's new. Weeds got picked up for another season.
Awesome, I love that.
Hopefully, I'll get picked up.
You better. You're one of my favorite parts of that show.
Is that right?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'd like to hear that more often.
You're one of my favorite parts of that show.
Still not enough.
I'll get the rest of the guys.
Yeah, if you can get a few more people, throw that out there.
All right, man. Good luck with Howard.
Thank
today.
you. Thanks a lot. Looking forward to it.
All right, Mr. Nealon.
Is he here?
Said he had trouble sleeping because he's getting up to piss all the time.
I got to talk to him about that.
Yeah.
That's a Sarno thing. Right. Sarno writes about frequent urination in his book.
It's a mental thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And you start getting stressed out about it, and then it feeds on itself, and it actually,
that makes sense.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's
Right.
just, you know, I mean, it's a real symptom.
You become obsessed with it, though, kind of. That
Yeah.
You're gonna. That makes sense. He has a 4-year-old son, which is always funny because he's like 57 years old, 58 years old.
Is that Easy Married? Is that his first wife?
I'm not sure. I think it is. He plays banjo and guitar, and he's jammed a lot with Steve Martin on banjo. He says he wanted to play the banjo after watching Deliverance. He says Adam Sandler always puts him in his movies and always gives him an embarrassing part. He didn't find out his part in Jack and Jill had been cut out until he went to the premiere.
Oh, that's so great.
All right.
That's good. You know what's a good piece of information? This whole idea that he went out with Jan Hooks while he was on this show.
Yeah. He said it sounded like it was very awkward.
Yeah, that's got to be great.
Kevin, are you strong enough to be my man?
How tall he is.
Kevin's as tall as I am, I think.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. Lucky man. Hey now. Well, how you doing?
Hey now, buddy.
Hey now. Hey
Do I
now.
shake your hand? Are you afraid of germs? I don't know. Forget about it. I know she's afraid of germs.
You're not afraid of germs?
You know, I probably should be because, I travel a lot and, I don't like getting sick. So.
Do you like? I imagine because you were on Saturday Night Live and you're on Weeds and everyone knows you, people want to shake your hand, right? Is that
They
true?
do.
They
Yeah.
do. And
Yeah.
you do it. You shake their hand.
I do it. But I always wash my hands. Like if I'm at a club and I'm meeting a lot of people, immediately I'll wash my hands. I'll have the Purell.
You're a friendly guy.
I'm a friendly guy. I go out and I see the people.
You know, I was reading about you, and they were talking about how you love to play banjo. That you saw the movie Deliverance, and that actually inspired you to play banjo.
You related to that character?
Yeah, he was the only guy who got inspired by that character. And so, because you play banjo, you got to play banjo with Steve Martin, the great comic Steve Martin.
Yeah.
But he's one of those guys, from what I can tell, that he doesn't sit there and shake anybody's hand. He won't sign an autograph. He won't do anything like that. He's serious business, right? I mean, he doesn't fuck around.
I think the guy's a genius.
He is.
He does everything he does great. Like now he's on tour playing banjo.
Right.
And he's probably, since the last time I sat down and played with him, he's probably, so much better.
I hate the banjo so much.
I do too. I just like playing it.
Yeah,
Really?
I hate
You don't
hearing
like
it.
listening it.
But you don't you don't go out and buy banjo records, do
No,
you? And stuff? No,
I don't.
it's like ridiculous.
That one song did it for me, and I sat in my room for like
that one, yeah.
And I never learned to play it anyway. And I used to sit in my room and then in my car just practicing because nobody likes to hear it. You know, so you have to muffle it with like socks and stuff.
Is it intimidating when like Steve Martin is inviting you to play banjo with him? Like, do you feel pressure?
Yeah, there is pressure.
Yeah,
but he's very understanding, and most banjo players are understanding. They're just happy that anybody else would play the banjo and sit down with them.
Where did you play the banjo with? Like, do you go to his house and play banjo with him?
Yeah, he came to my birthday party. We played. And,
are you good friends?
Yeah.
Did you become friends on Saturday Night Live?
We became friends on Roxanne, the movie Roxanne. I played drunk number 2.
Right. And so you got to know him, and you go, hey, Steve, I play banjo.
Well, here's the thing. I've always been a huge fan of Steve Martin.
Right. Me too.
So, you know, when I got to play a very small part in that movie Roxanne, I was just thrilled. I was so excited.
Right.
And then I got on Saturday Night Live, and he kept coming on and doing those shows. So I got to know him a little bit from that.
Right.
And just over the years, we had common interests, and we started playing the banjo together. And
so you hang with him. And
so
you
the
play
only
banjo.
reason you keep up with the banjo is Steve Martin.
It's right. I mean, it's
I think it is, actually. I would probably have gotten rid of it a long time ago.
But you want to be friends with Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Can a banjo get you laid at all? I mean, not really, right?
Not by anybody that's not mentally challenged. But here's the thing, Howard. Whatever I do, it's never really good. I play
Me too.
I play the guitar a little bit and the banjo.
Me too.
And
I'm
anybody
bad at
else,
everything.
anybody that comes in the room with a guitar or banjo, they're always better than me.
Right.
Same with like golf. I play golf a little bit, and comedy. I do stand up.
You muddle through it.
Yeah, muddle through it. But whenever I go to a club or something, or I watch somebody on TV, I go, "Oh man, they're so much better than me."
Do you think you are like a type B? In other words, hey, I'm not going to work that hard at anything. I'm just going to relax and take it easy.
My father tells me I got to slow down because I'm working too hard.
Yeah.
But I say, Dad, I'm on a plane. I'm in the hotel waiting to do things. I'm like never working.
Right.
But he thinks because I'm always going places, I'm working all the time.
Yeah. But you got to memorize scripts and stuff when you do weeds and,
Yeah.
And also you are a writer. I mean, you're a smart guy. I admire you. You're doing weeds now. You got that all lined up. But you're thinking ahead. When they cancel this weeds, what the hell am I going to do? So you're busy. You're writing another sitcom, right? Right? You're busy with that.
I love the way you guys operate here. I know exactly what's going on.
What's going on?
Gary comes into the green room. It kind of checks out the guests, makes sure that they're cool. They're not going to flip out on you.
Right.
He finds out kind of what's going on. And then after about 5 minutes, he'll go.
He disappears.
He says, "I got to make sure everything's on track in the other room." And I told Greg, my friend that drove me over, he goes, "He's going to tell Howard what's going on."
It's no secret. No, he said you were working on a sitcom.
That's right.
You're presently writing a sitcom.
Well, Weeds has been on for 7 seasons now.
Right.
So we just got picked up for season 8. And
that's beautiful.
That's a great run, yeah.
It's a good run.
Can you make any money at Weeds? No.
I never make money either. That's the other thing. Everybody's making more money than me.
Like on Saturday Night Live, they don't pay you a fortune.
No.
You're part of an ensemble.
Yeah.
So then you get off Saturday Night Live, and then you go to Weeds, and you think, okay, but then they tell you, look, we're just a cable channel. We can't pay you a lot.
Everybody's crying poor.
Everyone's crying poor. When are you going to get your payday?
If I get a film, it's always like, this is Favored Nations.
What does Favored Nations mean?
I don't know what nation they're talking about, but it's,
what does that mean when they tell you?
It means apparently everybody gets the same amount. But then again, you don't know about the bonuses the other people are getting.
Right. Big back end deals.
Yeah.
Are you a millionaire?
I guess, yeah. Technically, I'm a millionaire.
But you don't.
I mean, you can't afford your house. I'm beginning to worry.
Well, most people think that when you do Weeds for 8 seasons,
you're getting a lot of money.
You're like, hey, okay, this guy's all set up. But
well,
you're right.
if I was investing properly, I'd probably have a lot of money.
Right. But what do you invest in? I mean, there's nothing, right? I mean, everything.
Banjos,
because real estate is gone, and
I know I just invest in my house. I just keep paying off the mortgage.
Right. And meanwhile, everyone's going bankrupt. And
I know, and then the whole country's going to fold. And you think, why did I pay off my house?
Who are you going to sell it to?
Someone had a theory that you're actually selling pot. You learned that on Weeds.
You really are doing that.
All right. So
I love Robin and my wife are just crazy about Robin and my wife.
What are you talking
my
about?
wife's name?
Do you know
Susan and my wife are so crazy about Robin. We were just talking about that last night.
Yeah.
She said, I really like Robin. I said, so do I.
Why? But not better than me, I hope.
Not better. No, in a different way.
Oh, good.
It's
okay.
different, Hal.
Yeah, I would be
Don't get
devastated if your wife liked Robin better than me on this show.
No, but Robin would be like, she would be a good wife because she's so supportive.
Oh, she would be.
I listen to you guys, and whatever you say, she's like, embraces it, supports
when
it.
Robin is on your team, let me tell you, because in case you have any single friends, because I'm a big advocate of Robin
I
finding
don't know
love.
that I'd be a good wife.
But listen, stop it. Everyone's working I'm getting you settled down.
There's got to be something going on where she's not hooked up with somebody.
There's something going on with her. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, and I want to get back to you in a minute. But you bring up a good point because I know you have single friends and you have friends who are very high-powered people.
But I don't really have anybody that I think is good enough for anybody.
Who do you think could Robin go out with out of all your friends?
Well, she should be with like an investor guy.
Right.
No celebrity.
That's what I said. Tyra Banks' boyfriend is a banker. And that's
Get
who
him.
she should have. Well, I'm trying.
He
but she
keeps
won't break
trying
up.
to get. He hasn't broken up with
But
Tyra yet.
Robin is a fabulous woman, and I used to say maybe there's something about her I don't know, like she has a penis or something. You know what I mean?
That could be a drawback.
I mean, at this point, she should be married. She would be a fabulous wife for one reason. She is loyal, and when she's on your team, she's terrific. She's a teammate. You understand?
I understand.
I know better than anyone. Robin, act like you're not here.
No, but
And
you
let me
would be
say
lost without her, right?
Absolutely. So, I feel it's time for love. Now, why doesn't Robin have love? I'll tell you why. She fights it. She fights love.
She doesn't trust it.
She doesn't
She's been
trust.
hurt before.
She was hurt by her mother and father.
You should never date your mother and father.
Well, she dated her father.
I stop it.
I mean, she went out with him romantically. I mean, against her will.
Do you guys ever hang out like outside of work?
Sometimes. We're going to a party next week. I'm throwing.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Not often, but sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin, have you ever met somebody that you really wanted to be with, but
Beside me, you mean?
Aside from
Besides Howard, because he was taken. Yes.
She has.
And
we were together for 10 years.
Oh.
I was part of that.
That's where she was hurt. You were part of that?
Yeah, I mean, I knew the guy. I knew
whose
the
fault
guy.
was it?
His. Honestly, yeah. I could honestly say his. Okay? All right. Anyway, listen, I work with her, not that guy.
Yeah.
All right, listen, let me get back to you for a second. All right. Forget Robin for a minute.
That's right. Get off me.
But really, if you do know a single guy who's terrific.
I will keep that in mind.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
He has
that.
high-powered friends.
Really?
Yeah. Well.
But they all have history.
They're all bums. It's true. Whenever someone says to me, "Do you know someone?" I go, "Oh, I know people, but they're horrible."
Oh boy.
I mean, I know terrible people.
Yeah.
They're worse than me.
It's like when we were trying to find a godfather for our son.
You couldn't do it.
It was like, yeah, but that guy drinks a lot. This guy's too religious. You know what I mean?
Did you ever actually find one? No.
We're still looking.
You're still looking.
Yeah.
How old is your
Child's
son?
in
4?
college.
He'll be 5.
You have a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Soon he'll be 5.
Is that where you at, or are you?
You know what?
How old are you now?
I'm 58.
You're 58. You're like my age. I'm 50 something, about to turn 58.
Yeah. No, we're so similar.
Yeah, and so
we're same age. I think we've had kind of the same background.
So what were you all of a sudden in your 50s? You decide to have a kid?
I was 52.
I mean,
I didn't decide. It just happened. It was time.
It was an accident?
No.
No, it was time. That was your
time.
first marriage?
Second.
That's your second marriage?
Second marriage,
Did you
yeah.
have kids in your first marriage?
No.
No. So this was the first time you were a dad?
This is the first time I was and I always wanted kids, and I always knew I would have kids. And so I met this woman. In fact, here's how I met my wife.
All
I
right.
was doing a talk show, a pilot for a talk show
Was
for a
it
friend.
your own-
It
your
wasn't
own
my
show?
own.
Oh,
No.
okay, yeah.
It was the John Henson talk show pilot.
Right.
And at the time, I was hosting a show called The Conspiracy Zone. And I go over to the Sony lot, and I go into the makeup room, and there's this girl sitting in the makeup chair. She's the comedic fashion correspondent, and she's waiting to go on, and you could tell she's bored.
Right.
And she's sitting there, and
she's hot.
And she's hot.
Yeah.
And I go over to my makeup artist, and loud enough for her to hear, I said, you always hear about single women adopting kids. Can a single guy adopt a kid?
Brilliant. You are.
Oh, that's great.
You're a genius.
Like the makeup woman would know the answer to this question.
Yeah, I wasn't even talking to the makeup woman.
Because you knew that being a sensitive guy, that would just melt her heart.
If she wanted that.
And you know every woman wants that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I don't think every woman wants that.
Is that you see, that's a pickup line that doesn't appear to be a pickup line.
Right, and you're not even addressing her.
Yeah, right.
It's an overheard conversation.
Yes, but I didn't want to waste any time.
Right.
You know,
does she get up and go, "Oh my God, hello, let me introduce myself"?
No, she didn't. But I'm not good at moving in on the women. You know, I have no moves. That was my best move ever.
It worked one time.
Yeah.
I know.
So we hung out for a while, and we just made each other laugh. And I invited her out for a drink with the rest of the people afterwards. She said no, she had to get up early.
Did it take you forever to bang her, or that's your wife? Oh my God, what a doll! Look at her. Look at that picture right up there.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's
a much
gorgeous.
younger woman than you.
She is. I'm telling you, we have similar backgrounds.
Wow.
She's
what a
about
body.
17 years younger than me.
Oh, that's perfect.
So you could still have a kid. I know you don't want any because you have a couple already.
I do, and I would be worn out, I think.
I don't think so. You have a lot of
Do
energy.
you wheel the kid around? And I'm looking at
Well,
you.
he's not crippled.
Let me look at your wife. She is a stunning woman.
She's gorgeous, and she's sweet. She's from Nashville, so she's got a little bit of that twang, you know.
Oh my God! Is that after the baby? She looked that good?
This is during the baby right now.
Wow.
No. This is.
Seriously.
I think I'm not sure what event that's at. But
Fred, what do you think of her?
She's hot.
Yeah.
What's her first name?
Her name is Susan Yeagley. She kept her last name.
She wouldn't take your name?
That's actually how we have sex. We pull our cheek back.
How immature am I? So you decided to have a kid, and you're saying you're not worn out from this? I mean...
Well, there's times when I'm worn out.
Don't you need me time?
Do you know what time I go to bed at night?
What time do you go to bed?
8:30.
Yeah, join the club. You don't have to get up that early, do you?
No, but I get up like at 4:30 or 5 because he comes in and wakes us up.
But does she insist that you do equal amounts of work with the kid and like?
Well, yeah, we are kind of a team like that.
Oh, good Lord, no, I'm sorry.
But Beth probably would just do everything.
I would think so, but
it's just too late for you, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's too late for me to get to the party.
Yeah.
So let me understand something. When you talk about dating and things.
Yeah.
When you were on Saturday Night Live, I mean, you've talked about this before. You were dating Jan Hooks, who was one of your co-comedians on there. Yeah.
Probably one of the best comedic sketch player I've ever worked with or known.
And then you guys break up during Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. I had known her for 6 years prior. We were good friends.
How do you become romantic with someone after knowing them for 6 years? Like, were you trying for 6 years to get in her pants?
Initially, I met her on an audition.
Right.
And I was really attracted to her. And I don't know exactly what happened after that, but I think we ran into each other again, and we became friends. We became really good friends, and we would go to happy hours.
She didn't want you romantically.
No.
And like you were like, hey, let's hook up, and she was like, no way.
Yeah, but again, I am not a quick mover like that.
Right.
I'll just hang around forever and kind of try to pick up vibes,
Right.
And
so had you lusted after her for 6 years?
Yeah. But we became good friends too, and we really had good times together. And we laughed, and in my head, I was always saying, why can't we be more than this?
Right.
I mean, I should have told her that.
Right, and she seemed oblivious to it. She was like, oh.
No, she knew. She knew, I think, And so we would go to happy hours together, and we'd have a blast. And then she goes, "Oh, time for me to go on my date." And I said, "Okay, take care."
Did that hurt more than anything when she'd say, "Time for me to go on my date"?
Initially maybe it did. It was so long ago; it's hard to remember. But I think after a while, I just thought, "Okay, take care." I had a good time. Eventually she'll come around.
Wow.
I would be a great assassin because I can wait forever.
I have no patience for that. I can't handle the emotional aspect of that. It would be like if I give her 2 weeks, if she can't come around, forget it. I'm moving on. My self-esteem, because my self-esteem would be crushed. I can't hang out with a woman as a friend.
Yeah, but it's not like he's waiting for her. Weren't you dating other people? And...
No, he was waiting.
I was just waiting. I was waiting in a car outside of her house in my car. But yeah, my self-esteem was not that high either. You know, that's why I never did coke. Because they bring it out in a mirror, and I don't like looking at myself.
You just didn't like looking at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Okay.
So the day comes, for some reason, after 6 years of knowing a girl, she decides she's going to go out with you.
Yeah.
What's the secret?
What changed?
Like, what changed?
Alcohol.
Was it alcohol? Were you drunk? And you banged her?
I think we both had a couple of drinks.
And you started fucking around?
Well, we started getting amorous that evening.
You slipped to the salon.
But you know what? Anytime you've been with somebody as a friend for a long time, and then it becomes something more than that, there is nothing quite like that.
Isn't it awkward, though, when you start fucking... because
your
it's
friend?
like you've been like you've been friends for it's got to be. It's not good sex, right? It's at first. It's not. It can't be.
No, it's the best.
It is.
Yeah, because you know that person better than anybody.
I've never had sex with anybody I'm friends with, you know, so I'm learning from you. You're way more evolved than I am.
But you never did a lot of one-night stands, did you?
Yes.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, that's because they didn't want to be with me the second.
But as someone, you know, of your stature, when you go out and like in between. Your past wife and Beth.
I did one-night stands.
You did? So you had no problem with like groupies coming in?
No, I was horrible. I was a bad person.
Wow.
Yeah, I did the wrong thing. I made mistakes.
But if you had to do it again, you'd probably do the same thing.
No, I would not. I'd do it a whole different way. I would take my time, more like what you're saying. I admire that. I do. I admire what you're saying. I think it's demeaning to yourself and to the woman when you do a one-night stand. I really do. And I have daughters, and it's not right.
I think if you're going to do a one-night stand, you should at least do the walk of shame with them. You know, walk them back to their house and with both your heads down.
I never did that. I made them take that walk alone. That's what I'm talking about.
I wonder what the longest walk of shame has been.
You know, the walk of shame is an embarrassing thing, especially when you're coming out of my apartment. That's a real walk of shame. Listen to me. Yeah. So when you so here's the thing.
I know whenever Howard wants to get into like, you know, more stuff like that, he'll go, listen to me.
No, I want to understand something.
Okay.
When you first get the job on Saturday Night Live, that is such a big deal for a young comedian.
It's huge.
Huge. When you first get the call and they say you've got the job, do you then have dreams that you're going to be, I don't know, Chevy Chase or Belushi? Like, do you see your career becoming the biggest thing on the planet?
Like the door to show business is just swung wide open.
Like, are you imagining all the movies and all of that? I mean, like, is it so remarkable?
I can write my own ticket.
What was the
dream? The dream was like something beyond that I could imagine. You know, I didn't know what the final dream was. I just knew I loved doing stand-up comedy. That's what I really wanted to do, is stand-up.
How come I never see you doing stand-up on TV? Seriously, I never see you in a comedy special. You know what I mean? Yeah. Why is that? Why are we not seeing that?
Have you seen Weeds?
No, I'm talking about your stand-up.
The stand-up, there's not a lot of outlets. I mean, I don't do stand-up on talk shows.
Right.
But I did have a special on Showtime that was running for a while.
I've never seen that.
I'll get you a copy.
I want to see it.
Okay.
Was that what you did when you auditioned for Saturday Night Live?
I did stand-up.
You went up there, Lawrence standing there, with a couple other guys.
Yeah.
The room is empty, and you went up and did stand-up.
I did stand-up because I was a stand-up. I didn't do characters or sketches.
Right.
But answering your question, that when I was told I was on the show, I didn't know what to expect. It happened so quickly, and I don't do sketches. I don't do characters, so I didn't really have high hopes.
When you did the audition, you didn't even think you'd even get the job.
Never
and
thought I would get it.
And when you got the job, you thought, well, what the hell could come of this? Because I don't do sketches.
Right. That's right.
And does your whole family start to, like your parents and everything, do they start to go, oh, my God, my sons? I imagine the pressure is big because everyone's like, they're expecting you to walk on and be Belushi because your parents are probably like, there he is. And then when you get in the writing meetings and stuff, all of a sudden, all that pressure hits you. I got to get on. I got to get on. I got to get on. Must be intense.
It is intense. But I never let it get to me because I knew that I liked the job and I wasn't looking at it as a stepping stone. I just thought, this is a great gig. I'm going to try and stay here as long as I can because I like living in New York.
Right.
I like working with all these people that come on the show. You know, get to hang out with, you know, musicians. And so when everybody else was coming on thinking, oh, you know, I got to score here, I was thinking, go for it. Go for it. You know, and I'll just kind of hang back here a little bit, you know, be my...
Was there a jealous bone in your body when, like, a guy like, I don't know, like Sandler, or when, I don't know who was on your years?
I was on with so many people, Howard.
You were there a long time.
I was there from 86. I came on with Phil Hartman and Dana Carvey. John Lovitz was there, and Dennis Miller.
Would there be a jealousy? Like, let's say, you know, Phil Hartman gets a movie and it's big or something, or this one, when would you say, oh, fuck, why isn't that me? I don't understand why they're getting that movie. Or like, oh, shit, that's making me look bad.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a common thought for a lot of performers.
Right.
You know, the thing of why isn't it me?
That's what I read about the original Saturday Night Live, that Belushi was irate that
Really?
Chevy Chase was the breakout star that year. Because he was like, when we were working together all these years in Second City and stuff, Chevy wasn't a big deal. It was me. And Belushi felt he was entitled to this fame, that Chevy didn't deserve all this fame.
Well, I was just flying here last night, and you know, they have the NBC thing on the plane.
Right.
And they were showing Jimmy Fallon interviewing Eddie Murphy.
Right.
And he was talking about how Nick Nolte didn't show up or had to cancel hosting, and so they made Eddie Murphy the host that week. And I was thinking, this very thing, I was thinking, boy, I wonder what the other cast members thought about that.
When all of a sudden Eddie Murphy was tapped to be the guest host.
Yeah. But for me, again, you know, I don't have a lot of jealousy. You know, I never thought I would be here to begin with. You know, I thought I'm really grateful for where I'm at right now.
Where'd you see your career going? Like, did you just think you'd always be on the road as a stand-up?
Stand-up is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the other stuff, really. You know, I thought, you know, I'm not an actor. I've never acted before.
So who told you to audition for Saturday Night Live?
Well, Dana Carvey got kind of, he was on the show. He got the show that summer.
Right.
He was, you know, slated to do it that fall, and they were looking for another performer, so cast member. So he called me and said, hey, I told them about you. Why don't you send your tapes in?
Right.
Tapes of The Tonight Show and Letterman, things like that.
Right.
So I sent that in. And then, you know, they brought me in from that.
So great.
And, you know, and it happened so quickly. Like 4 days later, I was in, you know, after they saw my audition, you know, they flew me in. And then a week later, they said, you got the show. And then I showed up.
Amazing.
I didn't even tell a lot of my friends. You know, I didn't have time.
Do you start to size up all the other talent and form alliances so that you do get on every week?
It's kind of like prison.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Seriously,
You
join
pick
a
a gang.
Yeah, like when you see
tattoos.
if Sandler's on fire, do you say to yourself, and then here's a guy I should? I mean, there is politics involved.
There's a lot of politics,
right? You have to.
But there is and there isn't. You know, I never was a strategist where I would go in there and go, okay, here's what I got to do. I got to write for the host more. I got to put Lauren in a sketch. You know, I got to do this. You know, I just thought, what is funny? What is funny?
Would you write by yourself or you write with other guys?
It was mixed. It was mixed. A lot of times I would write by myself, and then other guys would come in and they would, you know, punch it up and make it better. But typically the sketches I wrote were very dry. They were subtle, so they would be on about 5 minutes of one.
What's the best sketch you ever wrote, in your opinion?
My favorite sketch was a sketch that had Harvey Keitel as the host. It was called The Bathroom Attendant. I played a bathroom attendant in a very small bathroom with just an open toilet, you know, no stall. And I would have the tuxedo on, and I'd have newspapers and cologne everywhere, you know, and he'd come in and he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know somebody was in here. I said, no, I'm the bathroom attendant. Oh, and he's very awkward, you know, uncomfortable.
Of course.
And I said, will you be going number one, or will you be dropping anchor? You know, I'll be dropping anchor. So he'd sit down and pull his pants down, and I'd be standing right over him, you know, and I'd be handing him newspapers, cologne. We have Old Spice. We have Aramis. We have Brute.
It's such a great observation because I am someone who can't stand to be with other people when I'm going to the bathroom. I can't pee when I'm at a urinal. So did you use that in your? No, I try not to use a public restroom. Is that something that was that a phobia of yours that you just couldn't stand?
Well, I have a thing about bathroom attendants.
Right.
Totally unnecessary. It's just a way to give somebody a job.
Right. And by the way, you never have any money to give the guy. I mean, sometimes you don't have a cash on you or something.
It's like when you go to a resort. Do you feel uncomfortable? Because I know living in New York, you're really aware about who to tip and how much, and who you end up tipping pedestrians going by because you don't want to insult anybody.
Right. Oh, it's the worst.
So so like if you go to like a resort and somebody sets up your lawn, your chair, your chaise lounge with the towels, and you're in your bathing suit, you don't have. Are you supposed to tip them?
If I go to a resort, I'm so paranoid. I never want to look like a cheap guy.
Yeah.
So I start loading up 20s in my pocket, and I get to that pool.
You gotta carry the money somewhere.
I feel like I just unloaded $80, and all I did was lay down by the pool. It's resorts that they actually set up where once you paid no tips.
Oh, that's good.
But that stopped. I don't see that happening anymore. You know, it's weird.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, it's even like in New York. It's so different from most other places. You know, you're tipping the sky cap. You know, the guy that brings out the bags, the guy that brings them up to your room.
Yeah, there's one guy who just apparently, like, he doesn't bring down the bag. He just kind of transitions the bag to the other guy.
He oversees the bags.
And you give him at least $5-10.
Yeah, yeah.
By the time you're out, it's like, oh my God, I just don't have any more cash on me.
I know it. Right. You know, there was a point where I would come here and I go, okay, there's $5, there's $30 now. Now we're up to $80.
Yeah.
I'm not even up to the room yet.
Yeah.
Right. What do you do if you don't have a job? You're fucked.
I don't know how people do it. I really don't know how.
It's so
The one
weird.
who bothers me is the guy who does. He takes you. You get out of the car at the hotel,
Yeah.
and he just takes you to the receptionist.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I supposed to give him something?
Yeah, right. How did you get... So do you plan your exit from Saturday Night Live? In other words, you were there. How many years were you there? 7, 8 years?
I was there for 9 seasons.
9 seasons.
Yeah.
Do you start to feel like once you see people leaving, do you go, oh, man, I'm going to look loserish if I stay too long at the party here?
Or do you wait to be asked to leave?
Yeah. How does that all work?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that was going through my head. I think, how long do you stay?
Right.
You know.
You become like Van Wilder, you know, you've been in college too long.
Maybe they won't notice and I'll just be able to stay.
But meanwhile, it's a great gig because I said the same thing to, can't think of the guy's name. The guy,
I know who you're
he's a
talking
great
about.
impressionist.
Yeah.
Daryl Hammond.
Daryl Hammond.
Yeah. I said to him, I said, like, you know, you were there. He was great on that show, long time. Why leave? It's a great gig. But like at some point, you got to start saying, oh, I got to leave just because everyone else has.
But the thing with Daryl was he did so many great impressions.
Right.
You didn't even know if he was on the show or not.
Right.
You know, because he was like buried in these impressions.
Right.
But, you know, the thing for me, it's kind of like, you know, you say to yourself, you know, it's a great job. Who cares what people think? You know, I'm going to stay here as long as I can.
Right.
And that's what I did. And then I had Spielberg had a sitcom called Champs. That I left to do. I thought this would be a good way to get out. You know, jump onto that thing.
So what do? You have to go into Lorne and say, "Hey, look, I'm moving on."
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think that they were that disappointed.
Right.
You know?
Right. It's time. They like to change up the cast.
They like to get in new blood, new ideas.
Right.
You know, and it wasn't like I was a great impressionist.
Is it weird when you write a script and then you bring it in and then no one laughs at the meeting and then they shit can the script and they go, no way, it's getting on the air? Or do you just...
Well, they never say there's no way it's getting on the air.
Right.
It just doesn't appear on the board, you know, after the table read.
Is it weird to get up and pitch a script in front of everyone?
Well, it's not weird. At first, you're nervous. You're shaking because you put a lot of work into this, and all of a sudden, Lauren's got it, and he's reading the directions, and everybody reads their parts, and like the first page, nothing.
Yeah.
Second page, couple laughs, and then sometimes, if you're lucky, it's a lot of laughs, and then you're just like, wow, that's the greatest feeling.
Like when you pitched the bathroom attendant thing, everyone was rolling, right? I mean, they loved it.
They like that, yeah.
They like that.
They like that. And, and I had help on that one, too, from a lot of people, too, afterwards, say, hey, wouldn't this be funny if this happened? And I said, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, you'd like to think that everyone's on your team and would collaborate with you. But sometimes I get the feeling on Saturday Night Live that everyone's so competitive, they hold back their ideas even.
You know what? It's a quiet competitiveness.
Yeah.
It's everybody's kind of jockeying.
It's weird, but when I watch Saturday Night Live now, every time I see Kristen Wiig come on, that's her name, right? Wiig, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she just had this huge movie, Bridesmaid, that she wrote and was brilliant. It was really funny. Great movie.
Yeah.
I keep thinking the other cast members are like, fuck her. Oh, shit. You know, like,
They're trying to
man.
screw her, huh?
Well, not screw her, but like, oh, fuck. Like, look at this. And oh, man, she, you know, it's like there must be such competitiveness that, I don't know, it would be a really tough environment, I think, to work in.
A lot of these people are coming from the Groundlings. They're coming from Second City.
So they've worked in collaborations
I
before.
couldn't even. It's like me, you know, comparing myself to Steve Martin playing the banjo.
Right,
You know, I think they're the pros. You know, I'm happy just to be here. You know, I'll just hang out.
So, how's it going on Weeds?
It's going good. I would love for you to watch the show one day. I know you're busy.
The show's
but-
great, and that's the next one I'm going to recommend to you when you want to look at a long-form kind of thing and watch episode after episode. Weeds is great.
I know
you
the
know what I
shows
need
you
to
like.
do?
I know you like Breaking Bad.
No,
No,
I
he
don't watch
doesn't do
The
Breaking
Bachelor.
Bad.
That's
I like
what it is.
Dexter.
The
Yeah.
Dexter,
I love
But
Dexter.
I'm only on season 1.
Right, he just started Dexter.
So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to iTunes and get Weeds from the beginning.
Yeah, that's what
Weeds
you
is
have to
a
do.
brilliant show.
It's a good show. You'll get addicted to it.
And Mary Louise is a great actress.
She's a great actress, and
The character is outrageous, just outrageous.
yeah, it's. Are you all caught up?
Oh, absolutely. Every
Yeah.
season, I'm there.
But I love Dexter too.
Yeah, oh my God, that guy's so good.
Yeah, he's good, and the show's good. I'm only on season 3 because one of the episodes I had a skip in it.
Oh,
You know,
really?
and I didn't want to jump ahead.
Yeah.
And I've been so busy since then, I haven't seen it since
Yeah,
episode 3.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in season 3.
I'm on season 1 and I love it. I love watching on the iPad. I think that's so cool.
The thing with Kevin's character, I don't know how he's still there because it's really a family, and he's not a member of the family, but somehow he's still there.
Do you write some
It
of
was
the
the same for
episodes?
Saturday Night Live. You know, I was there for a long
Do you
time.
write any of the episodes?
No, but I embellish some things, you know, for my character.
Can you ad lib when you're acting, or do you have to stick to the script?
You can add a little bit of time. Sometimes they'll say, "Okay, we got that. Now just anything you want. You know, just play with it. Play with it a little bit."
Is it hard to memorize your lines?
You know what? It's getting harder.
Why?
Getting harder.
Because why?
I think because I'm getting older.
Right.
You know, and and the writing is sometimes so clever. It's hard. I don't know. It's just like I had to do a scene the other day I did an episode of Franklin and Bash, and it's out in the public. It's not in the studio. So you have real people walking by, and then you got the guy who's sending extras by, and you could see him from the corner of your eye waving his arms, to get the people to come by.
Yeah.
And I've got like a long speech, and I'm seeing that happen. I'm trying to remember my lines, and I'm thinking I can't. And I told the director, I said, "There's a lot of stuff going on." outside my
eye line
there, and it's a little tough. He goes, just focus in on his eyes, and I say, it's hard to do.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the scariest part for me being an actor. I don't know how you guys memorize all these lines.
It's
awful.
repetition.
I have a terrible memory.
I do too. But
do you have to start studying like a week in advance?
I should.
So when your dad is worried about you working hard, you're busy memorizing lines all the time. It isn't easy. That's pressure.
It is.
And then if you fuck up a line on camera, everyone's kind of like, oh, we got to go do this again, right?
That's what you're thinking. But they're always usually nice. They come out and they say, Bob, you get that light. We got to fix that light. So it's not even on you.
Right.
They're not even. But I think really they're disappointed that you messed up the line. But they blame it on the light or something.
And some of the dialogue on Weeds is so absurdist. It's not rooted in anything.
And I bet you Mary Louise is such a good actress. Like, she doesn't have any trouble memorizing a line. She probably has like a photographic memory or something.
She's really good at memorizing lines.
It's so annoying.
She's like the perfect actress.
Did you ever do a nude scene with her? I mean, I don't know the show.
I never have, no.
No.
But she's always sort of semi-dressed.
Is she nude a lot? No kidding.
Well, not a lot, but
I'll watch.
It's happened, yeah.
I like to see her naked. She's hot.
She's
it's a very sexy role. Everybody's sexy it's a sexy show.
When you make love,
it really is.
When you make love to a co-star, like they did with Jan Hooks on Saturday Night Live, does anyone like Lorne come to you and say, listen, this better not interfere? People start to pick up you're a couple. This better not interfere with our setup here. When you two maniacs...
You two know what you're doing.
When you two maniacs break up, I don't want any awkwardness here, right?
Yeah, I think I think he was aware that that's a difficult situation. When you have couples there.
Did he say
there were
it
some
to
other
you?
people. I think Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Brad Hall were a couple.
They were.
I don't know who else, but who else was dating? Even in the original years, you know, Bill Murray and Gilda Radner. And
Did you get a lecture from Warren on any of this? No. Nobody says anything to you.
They don't bother you.
No, I think, you know, it was been a long time, so he might have
said something.
Maybe, but I don't remember.
Is it weird then, like when you stop being in love with her, and then all of a sudden you're like still stuck at work with that person? Is it kind of strange?
It was difficult. I remember that because you want to move on with your life, but still you're in an abnormal situation anyway. You're on this show, this live show, and then you're trying to deal with this other kind of thing.
Dynamic, yeah.
Look at how supportive Robin is.
But I feel for you.
She's
I
nodding.
love this stuff. No, I love this stuff.
I know you do.
I mean, I
know
do
you
because like all of a sudden, yeah, you guys were great friends.
This was a great idea at the beginning.
You start fucking.
Yeah. You know
then the love wears off.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe that, you know, it's weird. Like once a guy, his best friend finally makes sex with him, you know, has sex with him. It's like, oh my God. And then it's not working out. And you're like, what the hell was I thinking? Now I'm at work with this person every day. And
everything was great before that.
Saturday Night Live, you're there like 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Oh, and then, are you guys not like talking to each other because it's an ugly breakup?
Oh, no, we both agreed that we wouldn't bring anybody else around the set.
For
a while.
Oh, really?
God,
yeah,
the
that's
tension.
intense.
Yeah. And then
you broke up with her. She broke up with you.
I think it was mutual.
No, it wasn't.
That's
a lie.
Mutual.
It's not mutual.
Well, you know, you always want different things. Each person wants something different.
So the sex wasn't as good as you thought it was going to be. That's what happened. That's what happened.
No, it wasn't that. It was. I think we had just grown apart.
So,
no, but you know, this is Howard. I have to tell you this. I know you so well because I listen all the time.
Right.
But you don't know me that well. But when you're asking me things, I have to laugh because I know you, and it's like I'm one step ahead of you.
He's doing Howard on you.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not pulling anything on you. I'm really genuinely curious.
Yeah.
If you're at Saturday Night Live and like you and Jan Hooks know each other for 6 years, you don't bang. All of a sudden you bang. And then all of a sudden you break up.
How long does it last?
Yeah, it didn't last long, did it?
Did it? Huh?
We were better friends.
Right.
Yeah.
So what did it last? Like 6 months?
2 years.
Oh, 2 years.
Yeah, a year before the show, and then a year.
So what
during
went
the show.
wrong? Like all of a sudden you just go, oh my God, this is crazy.
I think being in that mix on Saturday Night Live is such a high stress job that it was just too impossible to have a decent relationship.
What's she doing now?
She's
not calling you.
I talk to her maybe once a year, but she's doing well. Yeah.
What, is she in the business?
She is in the business.
I mean, no, seriously, I don't know.
I don't know.
Everyone doesn't want to end up like Lorraine Newman, where you're like, everyone else is going and doing things, and then all of a sudden you're sitting at home waiting for the phone to ring, you know. Not that she did that, but, you know.
I know. No, Lorraine, I think she's doing fine, too.
Everyone's doing great.
Everybody's doing great, man. I know you don't like this. You like controversy.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm really genuinely curious.
Genuine
I think I talk to
reaction.
Jan maybe once a year, and she's always doing fine. She lives, I think, in upstate New York.
All right.
And I think when...
no husband?
I don't know.
Still waiting for you.
Probably all these men have the same issues you had.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, do you have any old girlfriends that you think about?
He's not friends with anybody.
There's a lot of women I've had sex with that I think about, yes.
You can remember them all?
Not all of them, but there's some of them I remember as being very good sexually. And when I masturbate, I think about them.
Yeah.
But you're not in touch with them. You don't talk to them.
Some of them I do.
Do you?
Yeah, some I do.
You do?
Yeah, sometimes.
And there's no remorse or...
On their part, none. I mean, would you have remorse if I stopped fucking you? I mean, really. Look at me. Nobody.
Thank God I got out of that.
I can't recall anyone really that upset when I told them goodbye. You know.
But do you really have low self-esteem by yourself?
Oh, no. Yeah,
really?
I do. You know,
but
at times
why?
I'm
You're so successful
At times I'm grandiose, but really I think deep down inside I don't think I'm worthwhile.
But you know people love you.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
But it's not. It's a childhood thing, right?
Yeah. There's a lot going on inside this head.
It's a Jewish childhood.
Yeah. As my wife and I looked at, I was talking about something, and I said, honey, there's a very, very dark hole in here. And she goes, oh, don't I know? And we had just finished making love.
Don't I know?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Do you cry much?
No.
You never cry.
I've cried. I cry. Sometimes my therapist can get me to that point.
When you're at home and you're crying, do you ever look in the mirror just to see yourself
Yeah,
crying?
because I can't believe I can do it. I've had dreams. I've had dreams where I'm crying, and I wake up and I'm so excited that I might have like real tears, and I feel my eyes and there's nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I want to cry.
Do you ever see a movie that chokes you up?
Yes, I cry at movies. Whenever it's a father and a son, and the father is very, very warm-hearted, I cry at that. Or where a kid.
You never had that growing up.
Well, no, my father loved me certainly, but you know,
I love your impressions of your mother's father.
My father had a strange way of showing it. You know, he has his unique way of.
But what about a movie like E.T.?
Yeah, I would cry. Yeah. Like I don't think I'd sob, but I would be moved, almost to tears.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to really let go.
Your father never let you cry growing up.
My father didn't know from that. No.
No,
Well, I thought you crying. You have it so good. What happened? You did a movie recently. I guess it was the Jennifer Aniston, Adam Sandler movie, right?
Yeah.
You go to the premiere.
Oh, no. That was the one after that, Jack and Jill.
Oh, Jack and Jill. Who is in Jack and Jill?
Adam Sandler.
Adam Pacino.
No, Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler, Al Pacino.
Right. Why am I not? I must have seen this movie.
It's just out, Howard.
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
Yeah, it's still out
now.
Yeah,
it's out now.
It's out now.
Okay, I haven't seen it. You go to the premiere. You were in this movie.
Yeah.
And they don't tell you. I'll get right to you, Brian. They don't tell you that you were cut out of the movie. So you go to the premiere expecting to see yourself, and I'm sure you're with your wife, and she's expecting to see you.
This is tough.
I mean, that's an embarrassing thing. Someone should give you a
No, it
heads
was
up.
not embarrassing because I do a lot of Adam Sandler films.
Right.
And this one, I had a very small part in.
Right.
You know, I was playing a doctor. I even had a mask on.
Right.
So I wasn't even. But, you know, you're still curious to see how the scene came out.
Sure.
So, so I go to the premiere and it wasn't in the film. But I understand that because
yes, of course,
people
but
always get cut out.
Did you cry?
I did cry.
You did
though.
cry.
Yeah,
No, but seriously, listen. I know even with my wife.
Listen to me.
I like to. Yeah, listen to me. Yeah. I like to impress my wife. You know, I like to show her something. You go to the premiere. You've said to your wife, "I'm in this film."
Yeah.
You know, and you show up and it's not happening. It's not there.
But she knew I was in the film originally.
Yes, but you does it make you? Does it deflate your ego? I mean, you're a good actor. You're a good comedian. I mean, you're
no, because like I said, this part was a very minuscule part.
But why wouldn't Adam tell you just so you don't show up?
He's busy.
He's busy.
It's a whole film. It's he's working with Al Pacino.
Right.
He's not going to say, "Oh, I got to tell Neil." But his brother and sister were in actually the same scene.
Do you hang out?
So I think it was more difficult for him to tell his brother and sister than me.
If Adam does a movie and you're in it,
yeah,
and you don't think the movie is good, would you tell him?
I would not say anything about it.
Yeah, but like if he says to you, "Hey, buddy, what'd you think of the movie?" You just go, "Oh, hey, man,
how you doing?
Hey, man, how you doing?" Right.
No, I wouldn't tell him it was bad.
Right, because
I would
he's
just
a friend.
I would tell him what parts I liked in it.
You'd find something nice to say.
But here's the thing: every Sandler movie I'm in, it's usually a humiliating, embarrassing role. I honestly think that he thinks of something that will humiliate me, and then he'll write a film around it.
That's right. He's doing it just for you.
Yeah.
Is he a good friend to the point that he will have you over the house and you will socialize with him?
Yeah, but not often. You know.
Once in a while that happens.
I think these people like Steve Martin and Adam Sandler, and all these other people, they're so busy with their careers. And
Spade, are you friends with him?
Yeah.
And you'll hang out with him, or Spade just is into the chicks?
Is he busy too?
I never really hang out with. I play basketball sometimes with Sandler. It's been a while.
Right.
But Spade, I see at different functions.
That seems to be an LA thing. You go to a guy's house and you play basketball. That's a bonding thing for. I know that
comedians especially.
Gary Shandling has his weekly basketball game. So you really have to play some basketball if you really want to get in with these people. Am I correct?
Or the banjo.
All right. Any of those things. But yes.
But also when you have a kid, it's like you spend a lot of time at home.
Right.
It's not like you can say, "Hey, you guys want to go out at I'll meet you at 10 o'clock."
How involved are you with this kid?
Very involved.
How many hours a day are you putting in with this kid?
Well, he goes to school now from 9 to 2.
Right.
So in the morning, I get up with him like at 5:30.
Right.
I make him breakfast, or my wife makes breakfast for him.
Are you taking him places? Are you teaching him things?
Oh, yeah.
Good for you.
All that
You're
stuff.
doing the sensitive dad thing.
Right.
You're gonna.
It really is my career right now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not killing you?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Brian, go ahead quickly. You're on with Kevin Nealon, of course. Tonight through Sunday, he's going to be at Caroline's. I haven't even mentioned this. He will be doing his stand-up on Broadway in Manhattan at Caroline's. And if you want tickets, you go to carolines.com. And follow Kevin on Twitter at Kevin_Nealon. You're into Twitter. You like Twitter.
I do like the Twitter.
How many times a day do you tweet? Generally.
It varies. Maybe once.
Once or twice a day.
Once or twice a day.
That seems to be the right thing. If you do it too much, people think you're a loser.
I will unfollow people if they're tweeting too much.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they're funny, you know.
I got on Twitter and I started to. I thought my fans would. Yeah, my fans would like to hear from me. I started to tweet. Immediately, I got criticized for tweeting too much. So I stopped. I mean, I couldn't take the criticism.
I think a lot of times people don't know if it's you tweeting or not. They think it's probably somebody.
No, I
from
was
the show.
verified. I had a check mark next to my
How do you
name.
get verified? People always ask.
You
me.
have to be chosen. There's nothing
very
you can do.
special. It's mysterious.
Yeah, you can't campaign for it. You know, because and then Kevin, people will take your name and put Kevin Nealon, and then they'll imitate you and say, so you need to be verified, but there's no campaigning that you can do to get verified.
They just do it.
They do it when they decide you're worthy.
Plus, you don't have enough time. You do the photograph. You do the
photography.
Yeah,
I'm busy.
And you're good at that. I've seen your pictures of Beth.
I'm working at that.
How difficult is it with these cameras now? I mean, is it pretty easy? You have to know about lighting.
You can lighting is the key. Learning lighting is very difficult. You can accidentally take a good picture with a digital camera, but to consistently be good and to really know what you're doing, it takes years and years of practice.
They've got some great apps for the iPhone, like this Hipstamatic.
I have that.
Isn't it great?
Yeah,
I mean, you probably don't like it because you're a photographer.
I shoot with a professional camera. Yes.
You don't need an iPhone app?
No. I look down on
to help you.
That's right.
I'm sure you do, but your work is really good.
Thank you. Who is somebody you unfollowed because they tweet too much? Somebody famous that I would know. Who tweets too much?
I think maybe John Mayer.
John Mayer.
Yeah.
Too much.
Well,
I like him, buddy. Yeah, he
just resigned from Twitter. He got off
he?
completely, I think, because he was addicted to it.
Wow.
Right.
Go ahead, bro. What is it, Gary? Please.
They just wanted you to know that Kevin's doing Caroline's tomorrow night through Sunday.
Oh, so see Kevin Nealon tonight through Sunday.
Yeah, I guess that's
tomorrow night.
All right, tomorrow night through Sunday.
That's a typo.
Caroline's on Broadway, Manhattan. What do you do? Like an hour and a half?
I do about. I don't think you should do too long as a stand-up. I do about 45, 50 minutes.
And you have an opening act?
I have, the opening act, and then the feature, and then me.
I see.
Sometimes guest spots.
It's a whole show.
It's a whole show.
And you're all set? You have it memorized, the whole thing, or do you get up there and ad-lib something?
Well, like I said, I have a special coming up that I'm taping in February, and I'm still trying to come up. I need 55 more minutes of material.
You're almost there.
He's got come up with stuff.
Good for you. How long does it take you to write an entire hour? Realizing
it takes a long time.
Right.
I see some of these comics that come out with a special every year, and I think, how do they do it?
Yeah, how do they do it? Do they hire
the
writers?
material's not that good.
Right.
You know, the first one's good, but then they get less and less.
Well,
I think some of them have writers, maybe, but they'll never admit it.
Right.
But it takes a while.
Who's your favorite stand-up comic?
I have so many. I like this cerebral guys. I like Stephen Wright and Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah.
But Gary Shandling has always been one of my favorite comics.
What happened to Stephen Wright? He's no longer around, it seems like.
Where did he go?
I know where Mitch Hedberg went, but I don't know where Stephen Wright is.
I know, but Stephen Wright works a lot, I'm sure. He does a lot of colleges. And
okay.
I think people, stoners love to go see him because he's so cerebral.
But isn't the move to get some sort of sitcom or like you have Weeds? I mean, you don't want to be on the road all that much, do you?
You're right. I got to tell you, in my 30s, I said to myself, when I'm in my 40s, I'm not going to be on the road.
Right.
This is not the way I want to live.
Right.
And then in my 40s, I said, in my 50s, I'm not going to be on the road.
Are you on the road a lot?
Well, right now I am because, I'm trying to get material together.
Right.
For February. But
once you put that material on TV, it's dead, right? That's it.
Well, it's on Showtime, so a lot of people don't watch Showtime.
So can you go out to Caroline's and do something that's been on Showtime? Or, I mean,
yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. And, some people like to see it, yeah.
That's right. Let them see it again.
Who cares? But, yeah, it does take a while to come up with good material. And I think a lot of it depends on your friends, too, who you're hanging out with. And, like, if you go to those basketball games at Gary's, there's a lot of, like, comics up there.
Right.
So you're always kind of jamming, and you come up with stuff,
Brian, go ahead. You're on the air with Kevin.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey Kevin, love weeds. The most outrageous scene I have ever seen on TV was when you were on a chair about to commit suicide. And my wife and I thought you couldn't commit suicide. It turns out you kicked out the chair. And then you're hanging there jerking off on a letter from your wife's lawyer.
Is that true?
It was an autoerotic asphyxiation scene.
You tried it?
We were trying to lead the audience to think that I was about to commit suicide.
Right.
But really, if you know my character, it's so typical.
That's a fascinating thing, jerking off and choking yourself.
Choking yourself, hanging and getting
like jerking off isn't good enough. I mean, you have to choke yourself and
I
choke
know.
it.
I mean, it's a very dangerous. People die from that.
Yeah.
You should have a spotter.
With that karate guy.
The karate guy, David
Kung
Carradine.
Kung Fu died that way.
Yeah.
Right?
How bored do you have to be with your sex life? Have you? I would never try that in real life unless somebody broke into my house. Then I think, okay, I'll give it a shot.
I'm so disgusted with my masturbation that I just want it over as quickly as possible so that I can get back to whatever it is I'm doing. To me, it's just getting.
You're not tying something on a rail.
I'm not building a day around it. It's not like a date. You know what I mean? I want that shit out of my system so I can get back to being a regular guy.
You think of it as more of a hindrance.
Yeah.
It's like my friends. I have a friend that he will only eat out of necessity. He hates it.
Eating, I love. To me, it's like having an orgasm.
Are you a foodie?
Yeah, I love food.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, but masturbating, it's just strictly to get rid of the anger and the hostility that builds up in me as a man. I mean, it's nothing I want to sit and spend my day with. I'm not going to pour a glass of wine and masturbate. All right. Listen, Kevin. Listen to me.
This has been really fun. I really like coming here.
I love seeing you.
Yeah, this is great.
You're always such a great guest. Kevin Nealon, of course. And you must go see him. The man is in New York, not for his health. And
would you ever move out of New York City?
Yes.
I don't mean like to Greenwich or, I mean, would you move to Minneapolis?
Yes. Some of the best times of my life, this sounds weird, but I'm a homebody anyway. It really doesn't matter that I'm in the greatest cultural center in the world because
he doesn't take advantage of any of it.
I have beautiful windows in my apartment. I don't even look out them. So I might as well live in a box.
Yeah.
When I lived in Hartford, Connecticut, I loved it. When I lived in Detroit, I loved it because it was all the same.